Woo! Proud of them Niners, fam. How you doing tonight? I know. We're supposed to be in the Super Bowl. But at the beginning of the season, we knew the chances, the odds of us going to the Super Bowl this year, in the condition that we were in personnel-wise, was probably a long shot. So, as I say, 12-5 and got dog walked in the divisional round. I mean, it's I'm 12-5. I'm delighted. And by the way, that's what's pissing me off about Coach of the Year. But listen, future's looking red and gold fabulous, though, fam. Yeah. Those guys are coming back. And we did pick up a gem in the draft. It's all coming together piece by piece. But tonight, Super Bowl 60, 49er fans' predictions, and what will put San Francisco in Super Bowl 61. That dude, Rudy, he's the guy running around saying things like, we're going to play in your park. Well, you know what's so funny? I did not realize that this next season coming up, that Super Bowl 61 will be played in Los Angeles. Didn't know that. Okay, Rudy, you failed where we may succeed. If that happens, buddy, I will run you off the freaking internet. Oh, you better pray, dude. Pray, Rudy. Pray. But tonight, just to round up the 2025-26 season, our proud Niners fans family will have some fun picking the winner of Super Bowl Sunday's season-ending event that includes the Hawks versus the Patriots, who will be battling for Super Bowl glory. We don't want either one to actually win. It would have been nice had it been the Falcons versus who? The Bills. That would have been fine. Even Chicago versus the Bills. Anything but I just don't need the Patriots to get a 7th Super Bowl. That's really itching me badly. But the Hawks are from our division. Okay, while we're at it, we'll be contemplating just how far the Niners will need to go regarding the necessary measures to be involved in Super Bowl Sunday next year. At this time, i.e. added personnel, coaching, segueing to a new DC, etc. It goes on and on. What are some of the ingredients in your formula for the 49ers to get over this madness of this past 2 years and go ahead and get into that Super Bowl next year? Recovery shouldn't take more than 2 years, fam. The best of the Niners roster will be returning next season, and they know they've got a solid backup waiting. Children that were made to grow up quickly. Second-level vets that have been forged in the fires of battle, that would have broken the ordinary mortal soul. I'm practicing because the Gladiator 3 is coming out. I want to see if I can get a role in that. But seriously, fam, do the foes for Super Bowl 60 predictions also be positives after coming off a surprising 2025 season? Where do you think maintenance is needed for Super Bowl 61 to be a reality? Super Bowl 61 run. Yeah, t-shirt, Super Bowl 61 run. Yeah. It's over, fam. It is finally over. Roger Craig finally is in the Hall of Fame. Like the number on his jersey, 33. It took Raj 33 years to get in there. Nobody knows who are those people. Some of them must have died or something that wouldn't vote him in at least 10, 15 years ago. What is with 33 years? If you're like me, did you stay together? I lost it. I really did. I'm sitting there watching Craig coming out. Man, I can't talk about it. When I saw him walking out there, I said, yes, Yo, wow, Raj, finally! Oh, God, I was a basket case for about an hour later. I was so happy for him. God. And so is, and Frank Gore had no problem with that. He said, you know what, I'm just glad to see Roger get in before me. It ain't no problem. Frank, man, you're a real dude, bro. You'll get in. Frank Gore's definitely going to get in. No doubt about that. But CMC was named one of the FedEx Air and Ground Players of the Year following his kick-ass 2025 season, joining Patriots quarterback Drake May and the Hawks Jackson Smith and Jigba. Boy, that dude, Jackson Smith and Jigba is definitely like, Professor X has got to be looking for that dude, man. The dude's a freak. Absolute mutant. This year, FedEx handed out 3 trophies. As you know, one of the best of 3 quarterbacks, one of the best of 3 running backs, and one of the best wide receivers or tight ends. Man, they couldn't get Mrs. McCaffrey's baby boy off the stage. CMC also won the AP Comeback Player of the Year award, the NFL Salute to Service Award presented by USAA. Why? CMC started all 17 games in 2025, leading the NFL with a career-high 413 touches. He told everybody before the season started, even the naysayers amongst us, who said, oh, man, he ain't going to come back from all them injuries, man. Come on, man. Y'all got to get real with this, man. We need another running back. Can you STF you up now? Can you? All right. Totaling 2,126 touches. Hang. Scrimmage yards, 17 TDs, included over 1,200 rushing yards, marking the 5th time in his career he has surpassed 1,000 rushing yards. That's why. Ha! And I ain't scared about him coming back next year. People say, come on, man, the dude is getting long in the tooth, bruh. We got to find somebody else. No. We find somebody else when Chris McCaffrey stops, because in the first place, Chris McCaffrey should have slowed down before now. Okay. If we can finally get an offensive line that can road grade, I guarantee he'll do it again. He's not like everybody else. You know? By the way, that trio beat out some stars too, fam. A list of nominees, including Josh Allen was on that list. Shams, Matthew Stafford was on that list. Bijan Robinson, one of the most frightening running backs in the game. Running back Jonathan Taylor. Step back, fellas. Step back. Puka Nacua was on that list. Got beat. Cardinals Trey McBride got beat. The competition wasn't just about, it was tough. If you were above all those names I just mentioned, badass. We all had the chance to vote for the winner starting January 9th. Did you know about that, fam? I didn't vote. I'm just going to admit, I didn't even know. But as I say, the bad news, Frank Gore will not be first ballot entry Hall of Fame. Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Luke Kuechly. I have just a little problem with Luke Kuechly, though, because Navarro Bowman, I'm not, Luke did a great job. I'm just saying, I don't know why Bowman's not even considered. Adam Vinatieri, Roger Craig, of course. Shit. Man, it's over. We can stop complaining about that each and every year, as most of us do. But Frank Merce for more than 16,000 yards, failing only Emmitt Smith and Walter P. on NFL's all-time list, while earning 5 Pro Bowl selections, a second-team All-Pro selection, and a spot on NFL 2010's All-Decade Team. Fam, I'm going to stop right there, because if I were to read all of Gore's NFL achievements, it would take another hour. He's been a machine since he came into the NFL. He'll get it soon. And he already said, look, man, I'm glad Rodgers in. My time will come. Because if it was T.O., man, man, I'm boycotting. Yeah, T.O., I love you, man, because you kill me. But T.O., man, you need to humble up a little bit, man. Ain't no more wars from anyway, but T.O. And Shanahan, Coach of the Year, fam. Did that rub you the wrong way? The AP press, the AP in balloting by a nationwide panel of media with total points and first place votes was the determining factor. Voters ranked coaches 1 through 5 with scoring 10, 5, 3, 2, 1 basis. Mike Vrabel, New England, 302 points, 19 first place votes. I knew Vrabel was going to win it. I mean, he had to. I mean, the Patriots looked like ass for how many, 3 years before coming into this year? And all of a sudden now you can't stop them? Yeah, that had to do something to do with management, coaching, and stuff like that. But here's my problem, man. Liam Cohen, Jacksonville, number 2, 239 overall votes, 16 first place votes. Really? I don't know. Mike McDonald should have been, actually McDonald should have been ranked above Cohen. 191 votes overall, 8 first place votes. In fact, Cohen should have fell in, if anything. Ben Johnson, Chicago, got no problem with that. 145 votes and 1 first place vote. Kyle Shanahan had 140 votes, which kept him lower than Johnson. And McDonald, okay, fine. He had 6 first place votes. But I'm sorry, man. Cohen could come back down here and trade places with Kyle. I mean, seriously. That's just, I know. Hey, Ronbo, you're seeing through red and gold glasses. If you remember this today, give me an argument as to why I might be wrong. Jed York said earlier this week, I think that's a no-brainer. We had so many things come up that we were able to overcome, and I think that is a testament to Kyle, unquote. Yeah, well, yeah, but not only Kyle, but him working with his staff and everybody getting together. It's when you give Coach of the Year awards, it isn't necessarily just about the head coach. It's about the combination of the whole group. And so you have to pick out a head coach, then Kyle gets it for that reason. Not because Kyle was the only answer out there, but Robert Saleh had a lot to do with it as well. And so did some other guys. Kubiak, they all had something to do with it. CMC echoed the same intimate. Quote said, I think Kyle deserves to win Coach of the Year. Unquote. Oh, and fam, please hit me up on this too. CMC is lobbying, and Stephen, especially you. And you know what I'm about to say, right? CMC is lobbying big time to get Deebo back. Oh! I first saw Deebo talk. I mean, Deebo hasn't really expressed any interest in coming back. But if CMC calls him, if other people on the team call him, Deebo's going to play hard first. Man, no, man, I ain't coming back there, man. I'm sorry, man. I can't be bothered. I got to be moving on, man, because like they got rid of me because they wanted me out anyway. No, Deebo, don't shut up, man. No, they didn't. You were sitting around playing the baby and not taking good care of your body. You're out here running fashion shows every week before you come into the game, buying cars and doing everything but playing good football. You used to be better when you was hungry, when you had the eye of the tiger. You're like Eminem. Once Eminem got rich, his raps became a little watered down, diluted, weak. The same way. You got fat. Can you come back and be serious, Deebo, like you used to be? The one I used to admire and think was one of the best 49ers of all time? If so, it'd be nice, man, because, you know, you were that catalyst. You were that explosion. You were that stick of dynamite the 49ers would throw or a hand grenade when the enemy was getting too close. Send Deebo out there. You run down the field. You were trashing dudes trying to tackle you, throwing them in the dirt. Highlight reel every damn week. And all of a sudden you got soft. You did. You really did. For your standards, you were soft. You looked like shit most of the time. And then you left. Nobody cared. Fam, also, can we have KB back, please? I love me some KB. God, I like that dude. He wants to come back, too. We made jokes about the substation. But if 49ers offer him a contract, I think he'll be back. But then we can't bring all the old guys back. We got to get some youngsters in there. We'll see what happens. Anyway, fam, finally, who is going to win the Super Bowl come Sunday? You know, at first I was thinking the Hawks. I really was. Because, you know, that defense just looks fiendish. And defenses are what usually win these things. Because if you're smothering another team and just totally dominating them, they're going to make mistakes. They're going to get frustrated. They're going to start overthrowing the ball because they're going to be behind in the score. And that makes them susceptible to a beating. It always starts with that. Super Bowls usually win the Super Bowl. I mean, defenses usually win the Super Bowl every year. Just about every year. They have the biggest say in who's going to win. Game, Seattle's already suspected to win by 4.5 to talk about weak strength of schedule. That can actually stop by, because the Patriots, they defeated 3 playoff teams that had 11 plus wins in the regular season, including the Texans, which to me spoke volumes. The Texans were terrorizing. My God, they were just ridiculous. I still say the only reason the Texans lost is because of C.J. Stroud. I don't know what's going on with him, but C.J. Stroud held them back. Yes, Sam Darnold is a bit better than C.J., but who hopefully is. C.J., man, go get some testosterone shots or something. What the hell's wrong with you, man? God, you look like a wimp out there. You had that deer in the headlights look in your face on several different occasions. You were scared? What? What happened to first year CJ? He would have won. But Sam is not going to look as bad as CJ. Pats entered the Super Bowl with 16-1 record over their last 17 games, which is not a record that even Seattle can measure up to. You can't win 16 games by luck. You just can't. That's too many. You had to be a little good. Everybody's picking the Hawks. I was too. I still don't. This is the most confusing thing. I can't figure out. I mean, the Pats are about as balanced as a team as you can get. They ranked second in points scored and fourth in points allowed. The offense was particularly sharp, although Drake didn't look good this last 2. Well, I guess because of the playoff competition. But May combines efficiency and big playability as he leads the league in both completion percentages and yards gained per pass attempt. The defense is playing the best coming out of the playoffs and entering Super Bowl Sunday. This is a lot to call him an underdog. The Pats have given up 1 or fewer touchdowns in each of the last few games. See, I'm glad I don't gamble because I would be so confused. I can see where I'd make a mistake here. The Pats are not going to be shoved over by, fam, the Shams scored a lot on that defense. Also, Stafford doesn't jump out of the pocket or run around. Drake does. He's out of there all the time. Meanwhile, the Hawks are only the only NFL team to rank on the top 3 in both scoring offense and scoring defense. And just 5 teams have had more takeaways in the regular season. The Hawks can brag about a top 10 ranking on both the ground and through the air. Frightening. Meanwhile, that evil defense is a real game changer for the Hawks team to begin with. Seattle leads the NFL in points allowed, third down defense, yards per rush allowed, and yards per pass attempt allowed, while ranking second in yards per play, giving up and rushing touchdowns. I think about the game we played against them. Brock looked absolutely helpless. Granted, the offensive line wasn't helping, but Brock was having to bail on every snap. Whenever that happens, you can beat the 49ers. Our wide receivers are not going to get open in a heartbeat. But Stephon Diggs is playing for the Patriots, and Nick is just, man, this is a big stage for Drake May, though. You would think that as a second year player, he's second year, right? Is he ready for this? Because usually kids at his particular stage don't come into this game. There's been a few down through but only a few. Thing is, whatever youngster issues Drake would have in this game, the dude has extremely polished coaches. And I'm talking, a young quarterback, all you need, Vrabel. How many Super Bowls has he been in? McDaniels. This is a tough one to call. They're going to have him ready up to speed. How many times have they been to the show? I just can't see the Patriots beating the Hawks, but I don't know. When you think about it, why won't they? This game's going to be more interesting than anybody would imagine. It's not going to be a runaway score. The Hawks are not going to bury them in the sand. It's going to be a fourth quarter win, ain't it? I want to hear from you on this. I mean, MVP may not even be the quarterback in this game either. It could be a defender that takes over the game on either side. Both teams got some animals. Or this could be a battle between Njigba and Stephon Diggs. Yeah, it's gonna be. I was thinking the whole Super Bowl. Well, this could be interesting. Very interesting. As far as 49ers go for next season, Fred Warren and others have already promised Super Bowl possibility as early as next season will happen. And you know what? It ain't just bluster. No, these guys, one thing about the 49ers, they've been beat up, downtrodden, and gone through a transition back-to-back years, right? You know they're going to come in with an appetite next year. In camp, you know that year we went to Super Bowl and everybody said at the beginning of the season, what we want is to win home field advantage. Watch that be the cry this year. What do you need to overcome, fam? Also, Max Crosby wants out of Vegas. And already it's being reported the Niners will be aggressive in their pursuit to put Max in the red and gold. Fam, I've always been a big proponent of, if I have a terrifying defensive front, I can get anything done. I'm not worried about Kyle Shanahan's offense. Kyle will get you points if your defense is keeping them off the field, or the other team off the field. But I got Max Crosby on one end and Nick on the other. I got them babies we've been raising for the last couple of years in the middle. What? CJ West already told people, I'm going to do a lot better this year. And they got all the experience they need. Fam, don't doubt it. This could be it. But I still believe the Super Bowl has to be won from the trenches. The D-line. If that D-line can get it together, everything will fall into place. That secondary is not bad, and they're going to have more polish this year than they did last year. I can't answer any questions about Renardo Green. I don't know. I've not heard any more about it. Somebody already said we're getting rid of Renardo Green. Ricky Pearsall and Renardo Green. I do not believe for a heart, in a second, that they're going anywhere. But that's, fam, all of that, you touch upon it wherever you want to. I say, OMG, it's Flames. Oh my God, it's Flames. Flames. Like the Niner fan in me, I got the Pats with Drake May. But those damn Hawks, I just see, you gotta contemplate it, don't you? JSN does look nice. I can't lie about that. I'm just sad. It's okay. We will be back. Believe that, fam. 49ers ain't done. Oh, no, not by any stretch of the imagination. And Fernando Bryan has had enough about them power station worries. I mean, sure, but Rudy lives under power lines. It's obvious. I've known that for years. Fine brain. Woo! We just did that. Okay. Let me say. Flames. Thanks, fam. I just hope next season we are actually healthy, and we don't have to suffer with another injured squad. Because healthy, we are dominant at best. Well, obviously, fam. I mean, we did 12-5 with injuries, players shuttling in and out of the lineup, and people still talking trash. Especially, you know who? Boy, man, come on, bring this season up. Hey, yo, Smooth.
What's up, Ronbo? What's up, family? What's up, Queen Tejan, Filmo? Yeah. What's going on, bro?
Fam.
Oh yeah, let me. You said something about Deebo.
Yeah.
Talking about what'd you say? He didn't want to leave. They told him to leave or something. They didn't want him. That's not true.
He act like it. Like he felt like true. He was unwanted.
That's far from the truth.
He's probably lying.
That's far from the truth. No. He went in there and talked like a man and told him, I want to change the scenery, and with nothing but love. Everybody shook hands. It wasn't no beef or nothing. It wasn't like IU. So it was a whole different situation. I know about that situation. It wasn't nothing like that, bro. He was partying last night at the downtown Deebo? And everything, Yeah, with Trent Williams down there and stuff like that. I passed through, but I was down there this morning for first take for that segment that was going on, but down at Market Street. But yeah, bro. But it's all good. Yeah, I'm just bringing the facts. I'm just
No, I'm glad you told me because I didn't know anything about that. Because I know Deebo's a party animal, boy.
Yeah. No, him and Niners, the whole team love him. They number love. The coaches, the staff, the players, they all said it. But I already knew that when he checked out of here, how they was treating them and everything. Yeah, it's all good with Deebo. But if they're gonna bring him back, they have to let JJ walk, which he is.
Yeah,
we don't need two slot and slow receivers. So, because like I said, we can have one of the veterans, if he come back, but also get another veteran on the free agent market fast, and then in the draft we're going for two wide receivers. But in the draft, I got Omar Cooper, Indiana, 6 foot, 201, 449. Got him. I got Zachariah Branch, 5'10", 184, 340 out of Georgia. I got Denzel Boston. I got Denzel Boston, 6'4", 209, 452 out of Washington. And I got Jordan Tyson, 6'2", 200, 4'5 out of Arizona. Then I have tackle Spencer Fano, 6'6", 302, 4'9", out of Utah. I have center Jake Slaughter, 6'4", 305, 5'2", 40. On guard, I have Brian Parker, 6'5", 300 out of Duke.
Wait a minute. Who runs a 5'2", 40?
5'2", 40, the center Jake Slaughter, 6'4", 305.
And then you said he runs a 5'2", 40? No. Did I misunderstand that?
Yeah. 5'2", 40, yeah.
He's 6'4".
Yeah, bro.
Wait.
He ain't got no fat. He don't have no fat on him, bro. He ain't got no fat on him.
You said he's 6'4".
Body fat.
Wait, 6'4" and 305?
6'4", 305. 305, 4'2", 5'2", 40.
I can't wait to go see him. As soon as we leave, I want to see what kind of, oh my God. He ain't going to last
He
more.
ain't fat, bro.
No, but he's going in the first round at number 2 or 3.
It's like this. It's like this. Mine's got enough ammunition. I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
No, I'm amazed. I've never heard of anything like this.
Yeah. The Niners have so much ammunition where they can move up and down the board. I'm telling you, we're going big this time, bro. We're going big in the draft. We ain't holding nothing back. We got Seattle. We have the Rams at the top of their game, bro. We can't be in that lower tier with Arizona, man. Come on, that's not us.
Agreed.
That is not us. They already said it. So anybody think we cheap and all that? Fuck that. That's not the case. They already said. They opened up the book. They saved money for last season. They're rolling money over for this season, so we have more money. You know what I'm saying? We got this, bro. Free agency, we going deep. Now about Max from the Raiders. From Max Cousins for the Raiders.
Detroit versus everybody. Go
get
Pistons.
the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
What?
Max Cosby, he wants to go to New England. He's telling the Raiders he won't go to New England.
Did he?
He won't play for Verbal.
Damn it.
Yeah, he won't go to New England. See, it's up to him where he wants to go. They can't just trade him anywhere. If you want to go to New England, they got the cap room, they go get him.
They're going to get him.
He won't go to a contender.
You got to be crazy not
He won't
to
go to a contender. He won't go to a contender. You know what I'm saying? We're contender too. But he got that friendship with him, and everything.
Vrabel?
It's about the friendships, Okay. You don't see that when they play the game. But off the field, you're like, oh, I know he was cool with him. They like that, bro. They tight, They family know each other just like Shanahan and them. But yeah, bro. And getting back to Green, Ronaldo Green, he gonna be gone, bro. He don't fit. I told you he don't fit the culture, bro. He's to himself. He don't intertwine with nobody, man. He's just a loner, like, He don't want to shoot around basketball. He don't go to events. He won't go to dinners. He won't go to other people's houses and just sit at home in the room after the game and whatever else, bro.
Are we talking about Crosby?
That's it. I'm talking about Ronaldo Green.
Oh, Ronaldo, thank you.
You talking about they probably won't get rid of him. I'm telling you right here, bro.
Oh,
Did
okay.
you see the blowout? Yeah, see,
Okay.
people think it's nothing. It was just that blowout with Shanahan on the sideline. It goes past that. The camera just happened to see that in front of the audience. This goes beyond that. The locker room and all the other shit. We don't need no players like that, man. We want dogs, bruh. Everybody can communicate together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Everybody know what we're about, what we need. And the draft have it. Now, if we get those players and we hit on them, hey, it's yet to be seen, man. I know what they do in college because they transfer that over to the NFL. A lot of times that don't happen. Sometimes it does. So, you know, it's like shit. Fool's gold, man. So, hey, it
Smooth.
That's all. If I was GM, I would take him.
Yeah, because Renardo, like I say, I've never seen Shannon go after anybody like that in public, especially. So you know,
just think of what it is behind the scenes.
You know, like Ayuk and BA.
Oh, Ayuk gone. Ayuk probably end up going to. They probably ship his ass off to get something for him. They may ship his ass off to Cleveland.
No, he ain't going to. Well, you know what? Now he won't have. He won't be able to say, "No, I ain't going to Cleveland," like he did last year.
He don't have no say so where to go.
He
didn't before, really.
Well, no, remember they said, Brandon, we got a deal, you know, and they told me about Cleveland. And no, I ain't going to Cleveland because he was still BSing around. He didn't really want to leave, but he didn't think the 49ers would come up with a deal. He was surprised. And when they say Cleveland, no, I ain't going to Cleveland, man.
Shanahan should have shut his ass up. He ran upstairs and stopped Lynch from trading him to Pittsburgh. He stopped that trade. That was Shanahan.
He didn't want to go. But neither one of them.
Shanahan needs to stay out of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Smooth. Before I let you go, last one. Okay. Eddie D, the Barlow Sr.
Yeah. Okay.
They asked him about the season and all that. He said, that wouldn't have been me. Talking about Jed, his nephew, he said, that wouldn't have been me.
Yeah.
Shanahan and Lynch would have been gone. They would have been gone.
All right. I didn't get that.
They would have been gone. I told you. I said this before he even said it. I said, you need to go. You don't know what it is, 4 and 5, Free City, Smooth Operators. We out of here. Fear more. Holla at your boy. Peace. 415.
All right, fam. Appreciate you, Smooth.
All right.
Dude, it's always electric. I love it. Guys, okay, let's not. I don't tolerate politics being talked in here. And leave the Guthrie mom alone. What kind of jerk makes comments about, dude, Ian, I will give you one shot. Shut the bleep up.
Don't even give him one shot, Ronbo.
And talk football.
Get that piece of shit out of here.
I always like to give one chance. But one more time,
dude. He's already had 20, dude.
God, where do these people come from? That's it. You get one warning. I can't wait for you to mess up. All right. Maddie, come on in, man.
Ronbo.
Maddie, man, so many things, man. Yeah, well, go ahead, jump on it. What are you thinking?
Where do I even start, man? I don't even know, honestly.
Well, yeah, how do you feel about Deebo coming back to the team? Because if they lobbed it hard enough, is that out?
If we're not going to overpay him, he's got to come at a reasonable price. No way we're going to pay him big money.
He knows he's not going to get big bucks. If he's coming back to San Francisco to talk, he knows not better than to come in asking for huge money anyway. So his time's over there.
It just sounds silly.
Kyle Shanahan got number 5 Coach of the Year. Where was the justice in that?
That's ridiculous too.
I mean, he finishes 12 and 5.
Like, really? Come on.
Patchwork all from the beginning of the year to the end, from coach guys coming out, all the stars gone. And they still finish.
They're never going to give it to him.
No, I know, right? Because they should have gave it to him in 2019. If it's all about bringing the team from the dirt into prominence, Shanahan did that after his first 2 years. No way would they get him Coach of the Year. But they gave it to McVay.
Stop talking about politics and talk about the Lions.
What? This is a 49er channel, bruh.
Yeah, no politics in
why
here, man.
why,
You can
why
get
would we
down.
talk about the Lions? Is that
Ain't no
Don
Lions
Burr?
either, man. You can
Don
get
Burr,
down with
you
that shit.
get on the line there, Don Burr. Come on in and discuss it. You stop interrupting
Yeah.
and get in line and get. I'd
Detroit,
love to talk with you.
Detroit isn't anybody.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, Detroit, nobody. Yeah. Don Burr, you're a little bitch, bro. Like, I don't even know why you come around here, man. Big Benny, you're a little bitch. Don Burr, yeah, like, dude, they're just everybody in here, man. Like,
coming in and
like, some of these people talking here like they've never been punched in the face, Ronbo.
I know, right? There's some truth to that. People understand. You need to be smacked sometimes in your life to know how to respect. But anyway, listen, Mary.
Yeah.
The thing is, the
Get me all worked up
49ers
here.
have got Max Crosby is not coming
that'd be
because he doesn't
awesome,
want to
wouldn't
come,
it?
and I don't want anybody
I
here that
know.
doesn't want to come. In the Super Bowl, Matty. Who's going to win that, Matty?
I think.
Go ahead.
Oh boy. I think about it, and I was like, man, dude, it's hard when you just hate both teams so much, you know.
try to remove yourself from that thinking for just a second. Look at both teams, because see, if I was sitting in Vegas and a bunch of people like to gamble that I know of, hey, Ronbo, man, come on, place your bet, man. Come on, wussy. I'm gonna be a wussy. You guys don't know who's gonna win that game.
No, you don't.
Give me some criteria as to why you think one's going to lean. I have no idea who's going to win that game. I thought I did. I thought the Hawks were going to squash them. They're not.
I will say this, Ronbo. It'd be nice, as much as I'd like to say, hey, maybe let's keep the Super Bowl ringing on division.
Yeah.
I do have to say this: if the Seahawks lose, they'll just kind of shut up for a while. They'll just the silence. There'll be some silence around here for a bit. So there's something to be said about that.
See, where you're living, that is ideal, actually.
It is.
Yeah.
So
Maddie's surrounded by Hawks fans.
Oh, yeah, they're everywhere, dude. Walking down the sidewalk. They live next door. Shit's on the cars everywhere. Like, it's like I live in the middle of it, dude.
God. It means every time you look up, there they are.
There's no way to get away from a Seahawks fan around here. They're everywhere.
Going to restaurants and supermarkets.
They're almost as abundant as trees, Rombo.
And you guys got a lot of trees in that part of Oregon, for sure. Man, that's unfortunate. Okay, I understand your pain. And for you, I do hope that the Hawks don't add to your misery, because if they win, you are in trouble.
Then I got to hear it. But at the same time, I don't want to see the Patriots get another ring, and they're just really outpacing everybody.
I mean, there's no catching them. You know how I love telling Rudy he's never going to catch the 49ers in his lifetime. We almost could have to say the same about us catching the Patriots. It's hard to win a Super Bowl. Really hard.
Well, the Patriots are the new Kansas City Chiefs again. Like, they're just swapping back and forth. So now it's all about the Patriots.
And they're young, too.
Patrick Mahomes is going to take a seat.
Yeah. How old is Drake May? What, 24, 25, somewhere in there?
Something like that.
Some of the players on his team are just kids as well. And they got Vrabel as a coach.
Yeah. So, yeah, that'll be around for a while.
And McDaniel's never going to leave anymore. Nobody's going to hire him as a head coach again. So they've got a nucleus to just raise hell. Josh Allen and the Bills, they're done. They're not going to. Once those kids in New England mature, Josh can't do anything about that.
No, not at all. And it's, and then once Josh Allen is done, man, the Bills are kind of over with. They're kind of done with it unless they can replace something.
They rely on him too heavily.
They're going to turn back into the Browns,
or back into the Bills. That wasn't much better.
Or back into the Bills, back into their former selves. So that's what I see coming.
Maybe the Broncos. I don't know.
Nah.
Anyway, Matty, God, I'm going to see you Super Bowl 70, fam. Yeah, we talk about. What we
I see Jim Everett. I always want to say this, and I always forget. I see Jim Everett in your comments, and he always says Matt Stafford, but he says Matthew Stafford. And he always puts one T in there, dude. And it's like, man, learn how to spell Jim Everett. It's two T's,
I was wondering who you
dickhead.
were talking
I
to.
don't like Matt Stafford, but at least put two T's in there, you piece of shit.
You know, but, hey, don't let them get to you, man, because that's what they come in here to do, to get on our last nerve.
I know.
But smack them back, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love you, Ronbo.
I love you back, fam. I'll see you after the game Sunday.
Absolutely.
All
Yep.
right.
Absolutely, buddy. Yeah, we'll always have a lot to talk about.
All
I'll see you soon, man.
Night, Matty.
Night, buddy.
Right. And 49 Brian says, screwed Frank Gore too. Well, because they only have so many places they're going to give that, put into the hall at one time. Frank will be fine. What if they would have put Frank in and not put Roger in? That would have been a travesty. They could have put somebody else in. I'm not, he'll get in next year, maybe. But it's tough. He could have to wait 3 years. But that's not a big deal. Look out. Roger waited 33. E, out in New Jersey. E, come on in, man.
What's up, Ronbo?
E, man, we're looking at the Super Bowl. We're looking at our chances to get better next year and bring it back to where it belongs, with the 49ers dominating the NFC West. We got a hill to climb there because the Hawks are no joke and they're not going away anytime soon. The Shams are still around, but they're not really that big of a deal because they have a way to they won't make it. They'll continue to make noise, but they're not going anywhere. They're rough and tough and dangerous, but still not anything to be worried about. The Hawks are seriously tough, though. That defense is no joke. And so who's going to win the Super Bowl? And Deebo is a loved individual amongst the ranks of the 49ers, and you know this. They've went through hell and back together. They didn't want to see him leave in the first place. So Deebo, if you hear the Deebo signing back up with the 49ers, they're going to go, oh, hell no. Are you going to say, okay, what are you going to do?
Like, once again, like I said, it's not what I want. It's how Cal can integrate that person into his system and make the best out of the situation.
Yeah.
If Cal wants him back, I want him back.
Okay.
If Cal don't want him back, I don't want him back.
That's a healthy way to look at it, too.
And that's just because he's the head coach. And I need him to be on the best job he can be on. Because coming in third and fifth and sixth place, like, I ain't really off these participation trophies. I'm an a-hole.
I agree.
I want to win.
Yeah, because nobody remembers those third and fifth and fourth, and nobody
Word.
remembers
I want to win. Like, I don't want, like they say in the Super Bowl, we got the Seattle Seahawks, which Geno Smith beat us last year, which I'm still mad at.
Oh, you had to remind me of that.
Yeah, I'm still mad. I'm walking in the end zone. I want to break his jaw again.
Damn, that's Deebo. I mean, Geno's, and he can't play a little bit of football in Vegas. Got Pete Carroll fired. What do the 49ers need, though, to put themselves back in prime time?
We just need to be. We need all right. This where we talked about last time. We need a better offense. Even with we need a better team. Offense helps out the defense. Defense helps out the offense. If the offense can't stay up there for 7-8 plays, defense got to get the other person out in 3 plays. If the defense out there 8 plays, the offense got to be out there 12 plays. It's a balance there. We got to get that balance back.
No, I got no problem with that.
Yeah.
If you had to get one or the other and build it up to be the most, if you make one better than the other, because it's hard to make both balanced like that.
True.
Every now and then, we were like that once upon a time. But in this case, you can't do it all in 1 year.
Defense win championships. Defense win championships.
Which is going to be the case
That's what they
Sunday,
say.
too.
That's what they just had that up there where Drake May is not going to win because he's facing number 1 defense.
See, but he faced the number 1 defense, and it wasn't the Houston team was number 1, I believe, a few weeks ago.
That's all stats.
Yeah, the thing is, so smothering defenses, I'd put Houston up against the Hawks. In fact, it was worried that if Houston versus the Hawks was a Super Bowl, it'd be one of the most boring Super Bowls of all time. Is that a 6-3? Man, I said, because ain't nobody scoring on either defense. But CJ's got to come to play. So
CJ did look at, like, I don't want to, like, I love my black quarterbacks. I say that 5 times. Black quarterback. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he looked at dead scary. He looked at out of play. Like, I looked at his eyes. I said, damn, this boy looks scary.
Didn't he? Every play. He looked panicked.
I don't even understand that.
Huh. I did.
Like, I mean, no, I don't. Like, you got
Patriots scared him to death.
on and you've been playing football since Pop Warner. Time to get up there.
He looked like Josh Johnson that year we lost Brock. Remember?
Yes.
Josh was out there, same thing.
Why did
that
you say that?
look
I was so mad.
Josh, you've seen this a million times. What are you doing? So you know.
When I always was second string or the 6 man off the bench or whatever, I dreamed I couldn't go to sleep the day before the game because I was like, if they put me in, this is what I'm going to do. If they put me in, this is what I'm going to do. They put you in, and that's what you did.
Legs turned to rubber, got scared, throwing balls in places where wasn't nobody there. CJ, what are you doing? What is wrong?
Man, just run. Just
you want to grab it? Just snap out of it, would you please? What? God, he may have some personal problems going on though. That didn't look. I mean, it really looked strange. So
it did look scary. I'm surprised you said that. When you said it earlier, I said, damn, I looked at his face too and said, he's scared.
There's no doubt about it.
You can see, like, in a helmet, like, I see if you about that life or not.
So, you know, D'Amico's got to make some decisions next year in the draft, too. If CJ, I'd have somebody training him. And if he's really good, if CJ snaps out of it, okay, I trade the kid I just drafted. But CJ cannot be the reason why Houston keeps losing every year. That makes no sense.
Are we getting Addison? I don't want to trade Mac Jones
out of Minnesota.
I'm thinking Mac Jones. Yeah, Mac Jones in the second round. Well, Addison in the second round for Mac Jones.
Listen. E, they fired the GM. I believe it's because the owner said, first of all, who told you to put that out there? You got rid of Sam Darnold, and he's now on his way to the Super Bowl. Now you're asking for Mac Jones. Listen, you know what? I want you to pick up your stuff, come to the office and pick up your severance, and say goodbye.
Oh, snap. I know where you're going.
Blame has to be designated. When things like this happen, somebody's got to be a fall guy. So Minnesota got rid of the GM. I laughed at first, but I felt sorry for him. Mac Jones is not going to Minnesota.
Sound like a Wilkes.
Yeah.
I got to go with Smooth, with Omar Cooper. Best wide receiver in the game, I think. And he's supposed to be second round, I think.
No kidding. Right. You got that coming up.
Omar Cooper, Indiana.
Good stuff, man. We always burn the clock up quick. We got to go. I'm going to see you Super Bowl Sunday. All right.
Yes, sir. Ronbo Sports. Love, like, subscribe. Bang, bang. Niner.
Yeah.
All day. See ya. Tanja.
98.
All right.
Brian asked Tony down under if he's going to Niners versus Lambs in Australia. Hey, I thought we were going to Mexico. This is official. And people are talking about this. I've not seen that. You know he is. Oh, yeah. Tony's flying in for some event that's coming up here soon anyway. So Tony jumping around the planet to see things is not unusual, apparently. And Tony's already made jokes about if Rudy thinks that crowd's not going to be blood red for that game, he's going to be in for a surprise. Hector!
Ronbo.
Hey, yo, Hector.
Talk to me, fam.
Oh, fam, man, we got all kind of directions for you to go in. First of all, I'm wondering about some of the moves we're going to have to make in order to get better. the Super Bowl as it is, trying to make that call, will you? And Deebo is a possibility to come back. It's crazy, man.
That's the thing, though. I'll say this, Ronbo. Just piggybacking off of the conversation tonight, I'll say this. Like, I like what one of your callers said. Look, Kyle is the system. That's what I've said before. I'm like, we're not going back to the Mike Nolan days from 20 years ago. I'm not going back to hell.
Good.
Kyle is, to me, a top 2, and I'm being biased, top 2 head coach in this league. I don't give a shit. I'm not going back to hell.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not building a culture is the most difficult thing that you can do. I'm not doing that. I think we need to focus on, like you said, build that defensive line. Because I think that the thing is, you look at that Seattle defense, and we're not, by no means are we trying to beat them. But I just look at them, and it just reminds me of, like, when they set up that Legion of Boom team. Like, when you're great on both sides of the ball, like, you remember that secondary. I just look at that secondary that they had when they had Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas, Richard. Like, they had both sides. Their defensive line was great, but the attraction was that secondary.
Yeah.
Now,
Hey,
I
Hector,
don't think
Hector, remember when Cam damn near killed Vernon Davis?
Oh my gosh! And remember, what was worse was that wasn't Vernon like on the Vernon caught the ball in the air and got his chest caved in. Like, that was the worst thing about it. It wasn't like he had a chance to brace. He got laid out. Period. And to think that was like right before the playoffs, like crazy. Seriously.
So yeah, you're right.
Like,
that secondary
seriously.
was named properly, Legion of Boom.
They were bad. They were badass. And I look at that and I go, what you said earlier tonight, I think that the secondary for us, because they're young kids and that's our young secondary, it's too much work to try to like go ahead and I don't know, like revitalize it. I think we have to just upgrade on the line and really work on like getting like a Max Crosby. Like it'll make things easier because I think that if you get a Max Crosby or Trey Hendrickson, I don't know. I feel like maybe they don't want a Michael Williams. And we move Michael Williams to maybe defensive, like inside defensive tackle. Like,
that's where he does
I don't
his best
think
work.
that's a thing.
Yeah, that's where he does.
So I'm saying, like,
he
for
sets the
me,
edge well too.
Before he, I don't know what you think, Ronbo. Like, to me as a rookie, he had like a subpar standard season before he tore his ACL. Because his pressures to me weren't that good.
Yeah, you could see he was learning. He was. You see, I'm thinking he's out there thinking more than reacting. You have to, if you got to think on every play, you don't have time to think. You need to buy it now.
No, you don't.
You need to move fluently and quickly, instinctively. Thinking doesn't work.
Exactly, especially at that position where you got one job to do, not just cause the pressure, but if you have a chance at grabbing the quarterback, that's the job. So for me, I saw him and I kind of felt like, no, he's a kid. He's learning. Like, I get it. But I remember as the season went by, I was like, he's still off for like a slow start. But like you said, he's our young defensive end. Like, the kid was the best defensive player coming out of Georgia and just in the draft, supposedly the Pro Football Focus last year. So another thing, I don't want Deebo back. Love him, but I don't want him back. If anything, we should circle like that kid or Elijah Surratt, Indiana. That kid's a stud.
Anything out of Indiana?
He's nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know. Like, I've been looking at the draft board too, and I'm just saying, like, I think that we should definitely focus more on the offense, but that's a Kyle thing. That's like, Kyle's got to get creative again. Like, please don't go into next year thinking that DMC is still that dual threat. Bro, you almost killed him this year. Like, I mean, that's how bad it was. Like when he was when the team was going down with injuries, that's one exception. But he was doing it like our team could have been healthy and he would have still been doing that shit. That's the thing.
Hector, you know what we have to realize about Kyle though? Kyle has his playbook calls for certain abilities in a player. This is why we get on them, and I do too. We get on them when they go out drafting people that they fit the program. But if they get a super dude that ain't got look at what's his name, the kid that can't the linebacker that's having problems comprehending what they do on defense. You get too much of that, and pretty soon your draft is going to doom your future. So Kyle's calling plays that he thinks the guys he has can handle. That's why, and that's a problem too, though. So
that's true. It's a learning curve. You think that some of these kids can pick it up, but you're right. It's like you. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a lottery. You're betting that these kids are like, even everybody from the 4th round up, that they're underrated gems. Like that they can like pick up and be great. Like I don't know, like Tatum, Bethune. We were, hoping, because let's be real, that's a second stringer right there. That as soon as Fred went down, that's a lot of pressure. You're talking about a kid to pick up for the best middle linebacker in football. That shit is ridiculously hard. That's the quarterback of the defense.
And by the way,
he has to literally
learn. But the thing is about Bethune, where his IQ football, you can see it's there, but he doesn't have the physical ability to do what needs to be done. And I felt sorry for him for that. He was trying, but yeah.
Right. And who's I know his name. I don't know why I'm forgetting. Ronbo, week 18, but he's our other young linebacker to the right. And everybody we were ripping him week 18 because remember on the 3rd and 18 that Sam converted, I think. Or no, I think it was the 3rd and 2, and we sent the rush, and he went up the middle and he completely missed it. What's his name?
Who was that? Is that the rookie we just drafted?
I think. I mean, I know who it is. He starts with a D. Forgot his name, but I usually know his name. Forgot his name, but he also has to get a better feel for shit. Seriously.
A lot of them are just Robert Salas. His stuff is just
D Winters.
I was thinking D Winters.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, no, D's been around for 3 years. Hector, D needs to straighten up now. Okay,
you're right.
Hector,
D actually isn't a rookie. I totally forgot. Yeah, man. I know. Well, I got this. Pats are winning. They're 7th. Yeah, the Pats are winning their 7th. Fuck the Seahawks. Like, what are we talking about? I'm not going to have a division rival.
The Hawks going to beat them. I know it. I mean, all right. Hector, man, I'll see you after the game Sunday too, so we can laugh about this.
Gotcha. All right,
fam. Appreciate you, Hector. Night, fam. Hector's always fun. As soon as we get through saying the things we say, but Eric, come on in, Eric. Eric realizes.
What's going on, buddy?
It's all these mixed emotions and feelings about this game, Eric. Eric, I don't see, as much as some people want to say, I don't see you guys losing. They don't look like, it reminds me of the varsity playing against the JVs. I don't see them being able to outmuscle the Hawks. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I guess. Well, they announced already the referee for the game. But one thing to keep in mind is Seattle is indeed 0-5 against the spread when this guy's the referee. So
who is it?
Who knows?
What's the ref's name? It's not Vinovich. No, Vinovich is the 49er killer. Who is this guy you're talking about?
No, it's like what is his name? I might get that up here.
Isn't it funny?
Smith.
What?
I think it's like a black guy, Smith.
You know what? Isn't it funny, Eric, how all of us have...
And hang on. We got Sean Smith.
Okay.
S-H-A-W-N Smith.
Yeah.
That's who we got.
You
We're
know...
0-5 against the spread.
Oh, my God. That's
that's
really frightening. Eric, what's really funny? I think every fan of every team in the league, we all have the kryptonite ref. And usually it can be proven. Like you're giving me now the numbers. We've lost with
Yeah.
Vinovich way more than we've won.
Yeah.
And with good teams.
Yeah. I tell you, I've been kind of looking at the chat tonight type
Mhm.
thing. One of the guys was just really annoying me is Big Ben Stu. What is he talking about?
No, Benster's got,
He's going after everybody.
Benster's really, that's one of the most impolite dudes. He just believes he
I
can
can
say
tell.
anything he wants.
I can tell. I can tell.
But that's
I can
why
tell.
I would love to be in the chat. I'm running the show, but I'd love to do duel with that dude. That's the kind of dude that I focus on killing. So,
Yeah.
Eric, is that you? Or what's that noise?
No, that's not me, Bubba.
Okay. So, there are certain people that I love to work on, and Minster would be definitely. So, guys, don't let him slide. He hasn't really broken any rules, and when he did, I dropped his ass like a bad habit really quick. So, anyway, he's broken a couple, though. I better not hear anything more about the Guthrie mob. Better not, guys. I'm serious. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bigotry will not be tolerated, and racism is definitely out of the question. Don't talk politics. All right. Go ahead, Eric.
I guess here in a couple of weeks, and I actually looked it up. I'm gonna be 44 here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. All right.
So
Congratulations.
we're gonna be Kyle Cusack here in a few weeks.
Wait, what? Wait, what's the last? What'd you
I'm
say?
gonna be 44.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 44 here in a couple of weeks.
All right. And you want that Super Bowl, don't you?
We would love it, but I don't know, man. It's gonna be difficult. I just got a feeling, bud.
Tell you, I mean, you know what? They got some good coaches, though. Oh man, you're talking Vrabel and McDaniel. These guys have got experience. Oh, and Big Mike this is his first rodeo, as with Sam Darnold and a lot of those other guys. You got even, you got Cup. Is that enough? You need guys that have been there, done that. So,
they got some good, now, explain, I'm kind of surprised how in the world did Kyle get fipped and all of that?
This is when the AP does this. What's funny, Eric? Every year we look at the Super Bowl. There's always that one guy that won't. They rarely say I was the guy who didn't vote. When guys are obviously supposed to be in the Hall of Fame, and there's that one guy who didn't vote. They lost by one vote or something like that. You say, who was that? They never confess. And the one guy that didn't let Belichick in, I loved it. He says, I don't remember what I voted. I had to laugh. You don't remember what you voted? Clearly that says what you did do. Hang him. I feel like going Judge Roy Bean on him. Hang him. God. I mean, I'm not a crazy Belichick fan, but he's done too much not to get into the Hall of Fame. And
I agree. In fact, I don't know how in the world all those people voted against him. I mean, because love him or hate him, he is a great coach and he deserves to be there.
I don't like him, but fair is fair. They just said he wasn't going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, but
And speaking of Hall of Fame, congratulations, Roger Craig.
Finally! God!
Congratulations. I know he's been looking for that.
Oh,
You guys have been looking for it, and now it's here.
God, toast to that. Eric, we got to go, though. I'm going to see you. Good luck to you. Super Bowl Sunday after the game.
Have a great night. Talk to y'all Sunday.
Looking forward to it. Night, Eric.
Night, bud.
Benster, get. Let's let Benster out for the day. Benster, I said no bigotry or anything like that. So meeting me in front of the Golden Gate Bridge, that's all I needed. Benster, you're out, man. Get out and learn, get some manners, man. You're really out of line. Hey, Bill.
Mr. Ronbo, I come to acceptance after listening to Jed York talk. Oh, man. Until he grows up and takes accountability for his termination against Jim Harbaugh and admit that he was wrong and that he should have fired Trent Baalke instead of firing Jed. I am now understanding why Kyle is making the bonehead decisions he's making. I can't just blame Kyle. Accountability must fall shortly on Jed York until we hold him accountable. I'm afraid the poor guy is going to wait a little longer before we win a Super Bowl. So prepare for your 64th birthday, my friend, before you see one. And unless we grow up and we all get together and we say enough is enough. Because I'm telling you, man, we need to make splash moves in the offseason. I don't see that happening. I really believe that Jed thinks he can, get clearance players that on cheap prices and not pay them and think we're going to get a good result. Like I said, what's the definition of insanity? What is he doing?
But Bill, we had one of the highest payrolls in the league for a couple of years. I don't know if that could be an argument.
Well, we didn't get splash players. You didn't make a trade in the season, which could have put us in the Super Bowl. I mean, he didn't make any splash moves. He didn't do anything. Now we had an off season, and what I'm seeing is him making excuses. Jed York making excuses instead of making moves. I don't want to hear excuses. I want to see moves. And what I'm seeing is excuses, Ronbo.
Okay, but the thing is,
and Ronbo,
why
in the world do we want the Patriots to get 7 Super Bowls when we can't even get 6?
I know. I really don't. I don't know I don't know which way to go. That's what I'm saying. Ronbo, I think the Hawks winning would be better.
As much as I hate Seattle, they will only have 2. They would still be below us, Ronbo.
I know. I've had this conversation with so many people. I agree.
We got lesser of 2 evils. I don't want 7. We can't even get 6.
I know.
You don't hear the Patriots chirp? You don't have the Patriots on your channel coming and bashing us. Oh, well, we have 7. You got 5.
Hey, Bill, if you've ever ran into Patriot fans down through the years, you know that ends up being a bitter conversation. The first thing they do is attack Montana. Oh, man, you guys been running around calling Joe Montana the GOAT. He ain't the GOAT. We got the GOAT. His name is Tom Brady. You know it. Now, wait a goddamn minute. Excuse me? And that's what I usually go into. Oh, my God, that pisses me off.
I have 12 that are circled around me. We do not need them getting 7. We do not need them getting 7. I have 12 Patriot fans around me, and what I hear from them and what I hear from them chirping is we should sell the team, we should change the name, we should get a different owner, and we should just change the whole colors to pink and become the whatever. They made up many names like the Pink Queens and all that stuff. I mean, the brutality that would have to be dished out. I mean, Ronbo, you talking about Seahawks fans coming on? Wait, if they get 7, Ronbo, you better get you some heart medicine. You're gonna be stressed because now you think we're dealing with the Rudy.
No,
you think you're dealing with Seahawks fans? Now come the Patriot fans. Ronbo, we don't need to add more fuel to the fire when we can't even kick in for 6. Okay, let's Seahawks get their second, fall off the map, and let's try to get 6 and tie them.
So you're saying during the game, we're going to be rooting for the Hawks?
I'm not rooting for the Hawks. I don't even want them to win, but I don't want the
it's a lesser.
to win.
It's a lesser of the two evils, though, right? And like you said, we don't need the Patriots to run off into a zone where they'll never be caught. 7 Lombardis would be really tough to catch. I mean, really tough. But the Hawks at 3, it's not a big deal.
Who?
The Hawks.
Hawks would have their second Super Bowl.
Wait, they've only got
one.
They got one.
They only got
yeah.
one.
Hey, Bill, you know what's wonderful about that, too? The Rams, for some reason, who think they're peeing in high cotton with 2, they talk more trash than anybody in the goddamn league. So if the Hawks catch up with them, they ain't special, are they?
No, that would kill Rudy and the rest of them. Buggy, bro, you would have no room to come on our channel. You need to go over to Seattle. Go over to Norm Kid's channel.
Norb. I haven't talked to him in such a long time.
Right, so you know what? Now look at it as Ronbo. We're going to have the Seahawks win because we couldn't do it. It's Jed York's fault. I'm not happy about it. I had to take a lot of stomach medicine this week.
But you know, I don't know. It's York's fault. You know, okay, we've come close and came and missed the ring. You know, you ride on the Ferris and you reach out for the ring and you miss. Well, we're right there. It's really.
Ronbo, I'm gonna add fuel to the fire. If we did not fire Jim Harbaugh and we would have fired Trent Baalke, we would have 3 Super Bowls. That's a fact. The only one that could beat Jim would have been his brother. Let anybody else that would have come up with our team. Anybody else that would have came up against our team, including that Andy Reid dude in Chiefs, we would have beat them.
No, you know what? Also, Bill, I just want to say this about that. Had we been able to play in that Super Bowl, we missed the Shams went over and they got to play a crippled, broken down Joe Burrow, the Bengals, and they win. Also, had we won this year, I think the 49ers, I think Kyle Shanahan can outcoach what they're doing with the Patriots. I think we could have won that. Anything but the Chiefs. It wasn't Andy Reid as much as it was Patrick. Patrick is a problem for the 49ers. He always has been.
For us. I'll tell you what, it's been it's not been much of a problem for Jim. He wins and he lost them. But if he would have had the team that we had in 2014,
he did beat Patrick
in 2013, we would have had at least 8 Super Bowls by now.
We got to go.
If we would have fired him. But Ronbo, I'm going to get a 49er shout out.
All right. A Niner!
See the whole picture. That was a culmination of the
By the time we go to the stick, we're going to have to go get the Chiefs again. Have a nice day.
Everybody
You too, Bill.
come together and say, listen, our head of corruption, we have a hell of a team here. It was time to start paying attention to the Buccaneers. And gone were those days of being called the Yucks.
This is interesting. Brian, what are you watching? Some of the shows, ESPN, and all these shows, they're really fun right now. Brian.
Every veteran player, please tell me why you think we haven't won, any of the problems that we have to address. Hardy Nickerson came in. He had a yellow legal pad with about 6 pages of notes on it. And one of the things he said was the orange uniforms.
What about them?
We've developed over the years to this just.
It is annoying. Orange. Can you imagine playing a team with an orange uniform? All right, we'll come back to Brian. Hey, Tony.
Ronbo.
Tony, I enjoyed your comment the other day. If the Rams think they're going to fly to Australia and they're going to just land in Oz and be surrounded by adoring, loving fans. Oh, I love your comment. I didn't know we were going to go to Oz. This is perfect. Going to Oz, that game, and we get to sham.
Yeah, but whoever organised that game ought to have their ass removed.
Well, what happened?
All right, because the where they're having it in Melbourne, all right? That's a cricket ground. The goddamn thing is round. It's a huge stadium, like it holds 100,000 people.
Ooh,
but the ground is round. It's oval. And you're going to be too far away from the game. They're going to be all in the center.
Because of the circular, right? The seating.
Yeah. Whereas if they played it on a soccer field or they played it in Sydney, we had where the Olympics were. We had that stadium was 110,000 capacity, but it's square.
Wow.
Right, and they reduced it down to about 80 or 90,000. But you're close to the game because it's played on a square field, on the rugby league field.
Tony,
that thing's a cricket field where they're playing it in Melbourne.
And a lot of times, like in Mexico, the field is retractable, or you can move things around. That field you're talking about, it's not. I guess you're saying.
It's not. Yeah, it's not.
Uh-oh.
But in any case, you know,
yeah.
It's going to be a long trip, Ronbo. That's a 24-hour flight.
Does it take that long? I guess so.
It does. Trust me, because when we go to Europe from here to go home, it's hard.
Oh, my God. Well, that means, you know what? I was hoping to be in Mexico only because of the fact that, how long does it take to get over that kind of jet lag? Because they're going to have to be there for a week, minimum.
Well, how are you going to do, what time is it going to be there when you're doing in your face at your plane?
Doesn't matter. I'll be ready. But the thing is, I'm worried about the guys because, my God.
Yeah, it's going to be a long flight. They're going to have to get here early, like a week.
Yeah, you can't come in and adjust immediately to that lag. You can't play.
Nah,
and that goes for both teams.
Nah.
So, but then again, coming back is going to be a problem too, because how long is it going to take? They've got to have a bye week after that week, though. I hope the NFL knows.
Coming back, they could stop over in Hawaii or something and relax for a couple of days and then come home.
Yeah, gradually get over the lag.
If they're smart.
Yeah,
if they're smart.
They're not that smart. That spending that's way too much money.
I mean, if it was on a square field, I'd go. But I'd like to go down there just to slap Shanahan one.
I can see you up in the stands yelling obscenities to him and everything else. Tony, you kill me with that. They got to make some arrangements so people can see. You can't, unless they got a huge screen they're going to put in place so people could see what's going on the field.
Oh, yeah, they've got massive screens. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, so.
But we're in trouble with Ronbo.
How come?
This defensive coach that we've got, he hasn't had, top 17 all round, overall. Yeah. I'm not just talking.
That worries me, too.
You know?
In categories, he's done well, but not overall.
Categories. But overall, people running on him and scoring points, and at least Steve Wilkes, he had we were still top 5, top 3 even, I think, before Shanahan threw him under the bus. What's he going to do with this guy? I mean, is he malleable? Who the hell knows? And what are we going to do with the offensive line? Look who's in the Super Bowl, Ronbo.
I know.
Look who's in the Super Bowl. The Hawks. And is Sam Donald better than your quarterback? No.
Yeah.
But we don't have an offensive line to protect him, the ball distributor.
I know.
And they're going to win it too. You watch. I agree with you.
Which team, the Patriots or the Hawks?
Strong.
Yeah.
The Hawks, I reckon they're just going to be too strong.
I just think they're just too tough. I don't know. The Patriots got a lot of finesse going on their side, but I don't know if they're going to beat the Hawks.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on. If I had to bet, I'd still bet on the Hawks.
And if the Sea Chickens win, that big poster of Donald on at Santa Clara.
Rudy's favorite shot. He puts it up every chance he gets on there. He's such a child. I mean, his team's one that got ran off the field in order for the Hawks to go to the Super Bowl, and he's so busy hating on the 49ers, he's making all kind of jokes about, oh, look at that, they got up on the field. Oh, but do you realize they're there because of your team? Wow. What
At
is
least
wrong with
we
you?
sent. Who did they send home, Ronbo? Who did the Rams send home? No one.
Chicago.
Opposite
Chicago's already
Michigan.
home.
Who did we send home? We sent home the defending champions.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We've still got some pride there. Something to be proud of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sent home the defending champions.
You know?
Who the bloody the Rams sent home? Whoop-de-doo. No one cares about that.
You know, and like I say, Tony, had we had our horses there, this conversation wouldn't even be happening, including the Hawks being in the Super Bowl. You know? These teams, these little teams that we own, they got to buy this year because of transitioning and injuries. That's too much. And the 49ers still came up with 12 games. So, you know, I ain't worried.
Yeah, but, you know, the teams around us are getting better, Ronbo. They're paying attention to their weaknesses. We're not. We've still got McKinnis on the right-hand side, for Christ's sake.
A favorite guy.
And who's in the center?
Brendo!
You know, people are still going to... Well, they're still going to run up the gut. Still going to run down the right-hand side.
Tony, we got to go. But you know what? They're making arrangements. Linderbaum is possibly your center next year. Tony, man, I love talking to you. Let me see you after the Super Bowl, okay?
All right, brother. Shout out to everyone else. Big Joe, Papa Dragon, the resident bastard, 49er Brand, the smooth operator, and everybody else. And catch you in the next one, bro.
Looking forward to it, Tony. Have a great day, my man.
Win it some serious note. Cheers, my man.
Cheers, Tony. Hey, here's Brian. I don't know what he's watching. Hey, Brian.
49ers, red and gold. I'm rocked with the Niners till I am dead and cold. I screams their name all across through the Mid-South because the law says, know your role and shut your mouth. Ronbo, I got an announcement. Breaking news.
What?
You ready for it?
I'm ready.
Breaking news. Operation Roger Craig, mission accomplished.
Yes. That news has been around for a while.
You remember my camp, Ronbo? You remember my campaign? I said, man, we gotta get him in the hall. We gotta get him in the hall. They finally got him in.
I think this was the last year to even get him
33 years.
It's wrong on so many levels. That should have been done 15 years minimum, or should I say maximum ago.
Yes. Right. Yeah. How could you turn your back on somebody who was the first to do 1,000 and 1,000?
I just don't get it. They'll tell you that every year, unfortunately, Roger was up against competition that was inevitably ahead of him. I've heard that argument. I said, no. Let that person wait another year. You don't need to make Roger wait all those years. That's too many. I can see one or two. Because you look at Frank Gore didn't make it in this year.
Yeah.
Frank will make it a couple of years. Next year, one year after. T.O. was mad as hell. He should. If T.O. would have been representing Roger, he'd have been in a long time ago. T.O. raised hell for how many years? 3 years till they put him in. And now he's boycotting the place.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love me some T.O., man.
That's T.O. for you.
Kills me.
That's T.O. He gonna let you have it.
God.
But man, yeah, I was so glad. I'm thinking, well, it's in San Francisco. Everything's in San Francisco. They had to give us something, you know. It'd have been nice if they'd have. It'd have been nice if they'd have gave us, you know, got snuck Frank in along with that. Then the naysayers would have been like, it's only because they're in San Francisco.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
Right. So they had to get one. So, but you know, hey, I'm glad he finally, because you cannot tell the San Francisco the dynasty without Roger Craig. You cannot.
No,
you cannot.
Joe said it.
No. But Frank will get his. Frank will get his. You know, he's what, third all-time leading rusher?
Oh, Frank's got so many. It'll take you 15 minutes to read down through the list.
All-time.
First rookie to do it. Frank is no. Yeah. Jim Everett, watch your mouth, man. Don't talk about Roger Craig, man. I'll throw you out. Go ahead, fam.
A lot of miles. You know, he got a lot of miles on two, not one, but two blown out knees when he was in college.
I know, right?
You know, that's a testimony. Yeah, that's a testimony. Yeah.
Oh,
both knees. Now you talk it. Yeah. Now you talking about overcoming adversity. But yeah. But what else I say? Oh, it's the Super Bowl, Ronbo. And I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna give a score, but I want the Patriots to win because I cannot fathom the fact of them sea chickens winning the Super Bowl in our stadium. I can't do it.
Well, see, that's the thing. But if you put the Patriots out there at 7,
but it might happen. Though. It could happen.
Yeah, because the Patriots at 7 trophies. Patriot fans, their ass, it will be sitting so high up on their shoulders. You know, and they'll be back because the Patriot fans have gotten quiet for years, ever since Brady left.
If they don't, if they don't force, if they're able to move and sustain drives on that defense, and the Patriots defense will have to force Sam Darnold to create turnovers. That's the only way the Patriots will win. Otherwise, Seattle, Seattle's going to win it.
Brian, you know, I think they're both going to do something. I think they're both going to have some turnovers, both May and. But you know, Sam goes in bunches. 4 turnovers, 4 INTs against the Shams within a 2-3 week period. That's insane.
Yeah.
So he's.
Yeah.
But you know what? He looked better this last couple of weeks in the playoffs. So maybe, but Darnold could lose his mind all of a sudden, quicker than most. I think he leads the league in turnovers. I think.
Yeah. The only way. Yeah. That's the only way the Patriots are going to have to win. They're going to have to get drives, sustain long drives. They're going to have to score on those drives, and make Sam Darnold make him turn the ball over. Yeah. Make the quarterback for Seattle turn the ball over. That's it. Otherwise, the Sea Chickens going to win it.
Yeah. Nobody's talking about it much, but this is Sam's first big chance too. He was in the playoffs last year, and he got that out of his system because he got his brains beat out. So, he finally seemed to recover this year. So, you know what? He may be okay. I don't know. Both of them.
And then the sad thing about it, Ronbo, is I'm not even planning on watching the game. I'm not even planning on watching the game. I'm taking a break this year. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's understandable.
I can't. I can't. I just, I
can't. Okay. I'm gonna still tell you about it.
I'll catch the highlights.
I'll tell you about it later.
I'll catch the highlights.
And I'll tell you if you were right.
Win, lose, or draw, I'll catch the highlights.
We gotta go, fam. I'll see you Sunday after the game and tell you what happened. Maybe I won't tell you since you don't want to know. All right.
No, I'll find out. But in the meantime, first, Roger Craig, congratulations on your patience. Your patience and when sticking it out. Congratulations on getting the gold jacket. And shout out to you, Ronbo. Shout out to the faithful. Thanks, shout out to production. And the law is out.
There you go. Thanks, Brian. See you shortly.
All right, Ronbo.
Oh God! If you're a Shams fan, how do you talk right now? You should be ashamed. Yo, Ellis. What's it say? Some team, something like no pride, no shame. If I'm a Rams fan, how do I talk? I'd be hiding. They picked in the beginning of this year. They said Rams are favored to go to and win the Super Bowl, and what they do, got their ass handed to them in NFCCG. and yet still talking. See, we can talk because we weren't predicted to win that, and we weren't even supposed to be involved. We weren't supposed to even win 12 games, Ellis. So, I'm trying to understand how stupid can you get. Ellis, go ahead, fam. Talk about anything you want to talk about. And there's so many places to go. The Super Bowl, what we need to do to get better. Kyle's positioning as far as a CO Coach of the Year. And Deebo's return. I know Stephen can't wait to get in here and talk about that. What we need to do to improve. What would be the magic formula? Because as somebody pointed out earlier, teams have been building themselves to deal with the standard, which has been the 49ers, for years. And Nellis, them boys have arrived. What we go do?
Yeah. Well, it's just the misses in the draft. I mean, we would have been easily keeping up, with all of those teams that have been doing these slow rebuilds and enhancing their teams and the depth and whatnot, the quality of players, if we would have been hitting more in the draft. In the last 3 years, we basically only got Brock Purdy in 2022. That's one player out of 10 or 11, 12 or more players that we drafted that year. Yeah. So that right there was a major hit. And then, the following year, and then, 2023 and 2024, we did okay. We did better. And then this past year, we got at least 5, quality, 4 or 5 quality draft players. I like Siegel. I like West. I like
Upton.
I like Michael. I love Upton. And so I mean that's 4 for sure that we can say that are good
Mustafa
players, and they'll be even better
too.
next year.
Oh, you mean this year's draft?
Yeah. It takes more than just a year to come back from those kind of injuries, man. It's damn near like 2 years, especially Achilles, and that's what I'm kind of worried about with George. When he comes back, it takes
be George.
The healing process is one thing, and then him getting back into a space where he can run full speed, where he can break and cut and stuff like that, and kind of move like his normal self. He was never crazy fast anyway, but George could move, and if how much of that is going to take a hit, you know what I mean, when he comes back. So those are some concerns I have with George. But
Ellis, one question on this subject of Achilles. Have you ever known a person that came back from Achilles and immediately re-injured it? Because the doctors always say that Achilles will be stronger now than it was originally.
Yeah, because of how whatever with the technology and what they do to reinforce and rebuild them. Yeah, I mean, I don't see that. I'm not saying that he could re-injure it, but I don't know anybody personally, though, to answer your question, that has re-injured an Achilles after it being repaired. But we're obviously talking about the movement, the ability to move,
and be like
as natural. They would normally. That's where we're gonna have a little downside. But in regards to the Deebo thing, I know it's out. It's a tall ask, but if Deebo could agree to being like, and I'm not being like funny, I'm being serious. If he can agree to like being like 15 pounds lighter than what he is right now, like what he is right now, like hit the weights and then lose 15 pounds, and just because he won't lose strength if he's still maintaining his upper body and lower body strength by getting in the gym. But Deebo, when he's light, and we've seen what he looks like how he can move. He hasn't had or sustained any real serious injuries. It's just his burst isn't there, and that's what takes away from his abilities to make big plays and do things, get separation. I would like to see Deebo take that approach. Will it happen? I'm almost 100% sure that it won't. And that's sad, because as an NFL player, you have to be able to critique yourself, and you have to be disciplined. Like, dude, it doesn't take much to lose, 12 to 15 pounds. It does not. It is not a tall ask. It is not. It's especially with the money and the resources and the access that he has, he could get into incredible shape, better shape than he's ever been in his entire life. and really, really be able to take off. But is he going to assess himself or look at himself in that way? No, because he's probably thinking, oh, I don't need to change nothing. I don't need to do it. Which is really, for me, it's like it's like a female approach. Like, you don't need any correction. It's not accountable. You know, and that's what, you know, I'll go down that rabbit hole, but that's what we see happening a lot on the other side of things. And I just would love if Deebo could come back like that. I would take him, you know, obviously with a reasonable cost. But you know, that's because we need a veteran wide receiver in the room. We can't put all of it on Ricky. I think that's too much for him. You know, he's dancing and shit and doing TikToks after spending the last 10 fucking weeks nursing a PCL injury and not playing and helping his team. So I'm already irritated with him, to be honest. And we need somebody that's a veteran that can come in and do something. So give me Deebo. I don't care if you bring back KB. I love Kendrick Bourne.
Yes.
Maybe trade for another. We need some veterans, some guys that, if they gave Kendrick the damn ball, then Kendrick wouldn't have had just 2 games for 100 and something yards. But it's like he was non-existent because they didn't include him into the offense for whatever reason. And I don't know if that was deliberate on Kyle's end or what the hell was going on. But it's like, Kyle, this dude just got almost, you know, he got over 300 yards in 2 back-to-back games.
Yes.
What the fuck is going on? You can't. There's nothing he could come up with that would justify that. Kendrick is way more of a threat and has way more ability than what he's been able to showcase because of the lack of opportunities, not because he's not good enough, he's not fast enough. I don't want to hear any of that shit.
You know, I agree.
We saw it right there.
Ellis, real quick, because we're going to run out of time. Who's going to win this game Sunday?
Man, Patriots. Let's go Patriots out this motherfucker, okay? I don't want to see no Sam Darnold or nobody hoisting no Lombardi trophy on our field. Are they a real good team, and do they have a lot of things swinging into their favor? Absolutely. Would I be shocked if they won? Not at all. But it's go Patriots for me.
All right.
Go Patriots. Go Patriots.
Well, I tell you what.
And it's not, and it's full life though. It's 4-9 full life. So hit that like, subscribe, man. You know where you at. Wipe your feet. Shout out to chat. Shout out Nikita, my man Money Mike Jones. Shout out Hero. Shout out all the 49er faithful fam in the chat, man. Shout out Tony Tone, Donut Tanisha, Smooth, my man Frank. Shout out Brian, Show, all the family, man. And y'all know what it is, man.
It is.
It's full life. Go Niners, baby.
Yeah, I was just spoken. Adding to that, Patriots, go do it. All right, Ellis, talk to you Sunday, fam.
Man, go Pats, man.
All right.
All right, family.
All right, fam.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Yeah. See, honestly, we didn't need neither one of these teams playing the Super Bowl, man. It makes it rough. All right, Tenjon.
Hey, Ronbo.
Tenjon. You know, after that game, I'm still going to have a bad taste in my mouth no matter who wins. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's our fault. We could have prevented the Hawks from being in our house doing that. But, you know, since they are in there and not actually, I don't know how you feel, but as long as the MF Shams ain't playing, I'm actually cool. Tenjon, you're thinking on that.
Well, first, let me say congratulations to Roger Craig.
Yes, indeed. That's in order.
Yeah, I'm proud of Roger Craig. You know, I'm glad that I got to know him when I was younger. Yeah. So, as far as it being our fault, I mean, only thing I can just be mad with Kyle Shanahan on was just the fact that he kept Jake Moody. He didn't fit with this team. He just didn't. And you constantly kept having him there. Like there was games we could have won without him. You know what I'm saying? Could have gave us a whole different field goal kicker. Other than that,
round 3.
I don't think it's our fault. You know, again, I'm going to put the onus on the owner of the football team. Sorry, I'm not putting none of this on Kyle Shanahan, as far as, we having all these injuries and stuff. I'm not. I just think people need to own up to their F-ups. You can have the $1 billion of the world, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you got to make moves to help it become better for the team. It's not about your freaking money, who you are, because you did what you did. And again, I hold grudges, and I'm a woman. I feel like this. If that was my nephew, my brother, my son, I would have been very, very disrespectful towards the owner. I would have been very no filters, because you had no business throwing Jerry Rice in the middle of that. Like, we didn't have that issue in 1986. Like, I don't care about the history of where that thing been at in Santa Clara. That had nothing to do with San Francisco. So I was just so upset about that, and people not saying nothing about it. They moving on. And as far as our team's concerned, and about the players, I'm with the rest of the crew. Like, if we could get some real players out there that's serious and ready to whoop some tail on that field, I'm all for it. Instead of doing all this damn dancing, like I said, we don't need damn divas. We don't want no divas. The divas thing should be out. And last but not least, and I would like you to ask me some questions or whatever, but I do want to see Mac Jones stay with the Niners. And I'm not doing all this, what can we get from Mac Jones, because once again, we shooting ourselves in the foot, and then we get mad when we don't make it to the Super Bowl. Okay, our quarterback right now is considered one of the top tier quarterbacks, but he don't run as fast as Mac Jones. And if he gets sacked or someone hurts him, because he still have ways to go, I believe. I just think he still have ways to go. And we need that. We need the best backup quarterback on the planet, just in case. That man got an arm, and that man can run. Okay, he don't get sacked as much. So I just look at it like we got to do a better job on how we can kind of make that trend, that team, the team better. And yeah, I want Deebo to come back. I just think he didn't know. Sometimes you got to let your family leave the house for him to realize it went all south, and let him come back home.
That's a good point. I remember I ran off from home. I was gone about 9 hours, got hungry and went home. This is the thing. I said got hungry and went home. And my folks knew it too. But you know what? Deebo, is he hungry, Tanjan?
Be hungry. Like, we don't need another one that says, okay, because listen, another thing, I need Kyle Shanahan to be an asshole. I really do. I think Kyle Shanahan should be an asshole. I think he should be that type that, okay, when you come back, you don't play me. Get your ass up and go play, because if you screw this whole team over, you're not playing no more. I don't care. I don't give a hell. Like, we need that. We need an asshole coach, for real. I just think that Deebo needs to understand, listen, if you wanted this bad, you had it this good before you left the Niners, you better come back and do like that last call and say, they got some special training to help you become better than you ever been. Like Steve Austin from the Bionic Man. You better than you were before. Okay? So I'm all for it. And as far as this Shitty Hawks, I don't care for them at all. I want them to come in like they were going to win and celebrate on our field, and just lose and blame it on the electric currents. Okay, the electric currents is what the reason why the Hawks lost. Meanwhile, I'll be watching Royal Rumble. Okay.
I mean, if I see that, it's hard to be serious. If that should happen and somebody starts blaming the substation every time they come to our park, that is going to be a source of late night comedy shows. It's like the 49ers were seen turning a knob mysteriously from this video, and then you see somebody looking in like Jed York in disguise, turning this handle that's going to release extra radiation. I said, get out of here with this. It's going to become a problem next year, Tanjan. I really think so. Because somebody said people aren't going to want to come to San Francisco because of the substation. Kendrick Bourd's making jokes about he'd love to play for the 49ers again. He ain't worried about the substation. And then you got Fred Warner saying things like, man, I play better. So I don't know what they're talking about. And CMC had to amplify that. He had to say, hey, well, Fred Warner's been here for years. He works out 24 hours a day at the place.
Fred Warner had injuries, okay? He just wanted to know, he just bullheaded. He just want to go back and yell Dub City and knock somebody the hell out. That's all he want to do. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? Name the place. I don't care. I don't care if it's next to a goddamn dumpster fire. I want to knock somebody the hell out and get that ball and run it back in the end zone. That's all he want to do. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta love it. Fred, I'm glad he's on our team. Ted John, always good stuff. We're going to go. I'll see you Super Bowl Sunday after the game. We're either going to, some of us going to be mad as hell, some of us ain't going to give a damn, and some of us may just be happy as can be. But we'll be there. All right?
Yeah, well, I'm not watching the halftime show. Something about Kid Rock going to do the halftime show, so I'll watch it if he play it. Anyway.
He pulled out. All right.
I'll let you go and bang, bang, 90 game. And shout out to everybody. I love everybody. Smooth Money, Mike Jones, everybody, all the dude from Australia, the brother from Australia, all of y'all. Y'all, I love y'all. I'll talk to you later.
Night, Ted John. Okay. Really had to do something for me. J1.
What's up, Ronbo?
Jay, these conversations we have, they're usually in intervals of 3 to 4 months. Jay, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing all right, Ronbo. I want to give a shout out to Roger Craig, man.
All right.
Congratulations on the Hall of Fame. It was well overdue, and I love to see my Niners get into that Hall of Fame. I just wanted to give a shout out to that brother.
Well, we got a lot.
You know, so how's your night tonight, Ronbo?
That's going all right. You know, Jay, I don't know about you, but I have already come to peace about this season. I mean, we had the best of 2 different emotions tearing us in 3 different directions. You know what I mean? The thing is, we came in the season, everybody was anybody. All right, take care. You out of here. All right, now what? The hell we go do now? And so we're going to build through the draft, John Lynch. And then we get the team out there. We got a bunch of youngsters out there. That's always bad news because you know they got to learn. And we're going to have to suffer some lumps and bumps. And so they get out there, and they're not bad. And then we get a bunch of injuries. Jay, how in the hell did we win 12 games? I don't know. We was in a position to get the number 1. We almost won the home field advantage. So it's a fun season for that reason. Ronbo. Excitement.
I'm going to say this, and people don't want to probably admit this, but it had a lot to do with Robert Saleh. Yeah, our defense wasn't number 1 and number 5, but for him to do what he did, that's the reason why he got that coaching job in Tennessee. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, and I want, you know, congratulations to Mike Vrabel, but I really thought Kyle Shanahan should have won the Coach of the Year, but
at least number 2.
He didn't. So, yeah, and I'm not a Kyle fan. You know that. I've been critical of him in the past. Mm-hmm. Told him he need to get fired, and I still think he should get fired. But he had a good year. So I would admit he should have won Coach of the Year with all our injuries and all the things that inspired, you know. So, but you know, I'm over this season anyway. I didn't think we would get that far either. You know what I'm saying? With all the injuries and all the things was going on. But I was really shocked that we even, you know, went in the divisional round of the playoffs.
Unreal.
I thought we were going to be one and done. Yeah. But
in fact, did you think it was going to be hanging out with the Cardinals? And come to find out, going into the last week of the season, the almighty Shams sitting down underneath my feet.
We were supposed to get number
like
1
Petey
seed.
Wheatstraw.
You're right. Yeah. So, you know,
down in the
played
jungle
tough.
I'm
But
sorry.
imagine, Ronbo, if we was able to hit a lot of these draft picks. We was in the past, you know, and I don't want to speak hypothetically, but
Imagine we'd have hit on these drafts, what we would have been like. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy how we miss a lot on this draft. This year it's gotta be A1. It's got to be, because
now, Jay, you
we
do have to
can't
wait a
go
minute.
to another draft. Huh?
Jay, you can't really judge this year's draft picks just yet. You know what I'm saying? They just
Yes, I'm talking about in the past. I'm not talking about this draft, because you got to give them at least 3 years to kind of give an assessment. I'm just talking about the
Jay,
past.
I just want to say, though, a lot of people feel that way, but just keep in mind that we've been competitive most of the time down through the years. There's not a lot of teams that have George Kittles and Fred Warners,
reason why
D Winners. I mean, not D Winners, but Dre Greenlaws, and we've had some good picks.
Yeah, we did, and you got to think. I'm saying, I'm talking about as far as our number one. Those wasn't supposed to pan out, like the George Kittles, the Fred Warners, because they was late rounders.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about I'm talking about our number ones. That's what I'm talking about.
We had one first round pick that we could say, damn right. The rest of them, man, with Kyle. Actually, Trent Baalke did a better job of picking up DeForest Buckner and Jimmy Ward.
Yeah.
He
had
he
some
didn't do bad,
suspect picks too, but it's all
Trent couldn't pick past the first round.
You don't know who's gonna pan out anyway. It's kind of hard to kind of see who's gonna pan out anyway, because a lot of times people can be a head case. Yes. Yep. But
that was Trent. It made everybody mad.
Yeah.
Remember that year we picked him up? Eric Armstead. What? Didn't know what he was going to be later. Him and DeForest Buckner were dangerous in the middle. That's when we went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they were. And they was a hell of a squad. I just wish they would have picked Patrick
Mahomes.
I'd rather pick Deebo than Armstead. But
Deebo.
They chose
that year?
Armstead.
Hey, wait. Who was it? Demo.
I meant to say
there was
I'm talking about
you talking about Armstead. The next pick after Armstead was one of the best corners in the league. I was sick.
Yeah.
Because I remember that.
Yes.
He turned out to be a head case later, though, so.
Right, and you never know, man, when you're picking these young college players, and I know it's going to probably be even more difficult now that these college players are getting paid. So it's going to be a lot more difficult here in the near future. Watch.
Can you imagine a youngster coming in? Man, come on, man, y'all. That's all you got. I can go back to school and get more money than this. Hey.
Right.
You see that?
You know what I'm saying? And then they gonna come in thinking they the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they got money too, and they coming in there. They ain't gonna want to be hungry. You see? Man, I didn't realize
the NFL's got to make some changes. Fam, we got to go though. Jay, good to hear from you, ma'am. Let's see you again soon.
Yeah, good. Yes, sir. I just been working, man, so it's kind of hard to catch you on the weekdays. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Life does that.
Friday. Appreciate
All right. Appreciate you,
yes,
Jay.
sir. You have you too, Ronbo. You have a good night. Man.
You too. Yeah. You mentioned DeForest Buckner versus Eric Armstead on who we got rid of. But we're talking about drafters because DeForest came the first year, next year came Eric came the first year, followed by DeForest Buckner in the second draft. That's good drafting. But, they asked me to go, and I knew what I was doing. I'd build them a defense. Whether they knew it or appreciated it or not, fans don't get it either. They're talking shit. They have no idea what they're talking about. Hey, yo, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, did Nikita tell you what happened in the chat? Did Nikita post what happened today?
Maybe, but the chat's moving kind of fast a while. I couldn't see.
No, I got rushed to the hospital. I got rushed to the hospital because I was getting chest pain, like stomach pains. and I had to do a urine test, and they found blood in my urine.
Oh, that's never good.
It was bad. They said they're gonna see me. They got to see two things. I only got the one kidney.
I was going to
They're
say
gonna check if it's
kidneys.
still bleeding. There's something going on in my insides.
You don't sound like you're feeling.
They told my mother. They told my They told my mother. This might be it.
Are you feeling any pain?
This doesn't stop.
No.
Huh?
Are you feeling any
It
pain
hurts
or
when I go to the
discomfort?
bathroom.
Oh.
It hurts when it feels like, you know what I mean? Like I told Nikita, Daddy loves you. If anything happens, you got mommy.
No, Mike, no signing off. They'll fix you. Modern medicine's a hell
but
of a thing.
but the problem is, Ronbo, I got one kidney. If I lose this kidney, you know how hard it is to find another kidney?
Oh, yeah. Are you on a list?
I have one. You got to think of that. If I had two, it would have been different. They could have took that other one out, and that was, you know what I mean? That's a tough part. You got a kidney, you know what I mean?
Okay, but we're not going to think anything but the best.
Shit.
You're going to be fine.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm going to watch the Super Bowl Sunday as much as I can, and then, yeah.
You'll be fine. You don't drink, do you?
Oh, I drink water or cranberry juice.
Okay, no alcohol. You already know don't drink alcohol.
No, I don't touch alcohol. I don't touch cigarettes either.
Good. Okay.
No, that stuff is no good.
Maybe just some,
people that smoke. Yeah.
Maybe just a rupture or something. You'll be okay.
Yeah, no. But no, I can't wait for Super Bowl Sunday. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to see the Patriots win because, I just want the Seattle Seahawks fans to shut up. I don't care. Like you say, the Patriots could have one more or two more. The 7 Super Bowls. Hey, you never know. We could get 2 or 3 of them down the road in the future.
Well, yeah, I mean,
that's one thing about football. That's one thing about football. You got to think of that. Maybe the Patriots win it this year.
Look at the
next
Chiefs.
year, they might take a couple more. Yeah. Chiefs will probably start deflating.
No, I mean, but what they've done in the last 6, 7, 8 years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you look at the Chiefs with the coach and Mahomes. I mean, look at that team. I mean, without those guys, you know what I mean? The Chiefs were.
I tell you something. Drake May looks real, and in fact,
Drake May looks calm.
This could be a run for the Patriots. Actually,
this could be all your marbles. You think it could be a low-score Super Bowl? You think this could be one of those low scores or high scores? This could be one of those good low-score games.
No. The over-under is what, 40-something? It's definitely gonna be. It'll reach that.
Like a 40-38, like a 40-38 game.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. This is gonna be Drake May.
It's like gonna be like yeah.
He's looked a little strange recently. Sam Darnold. Yeah, You never know what Sam Darnold you're gonna get. He may come in and look good, but they don't have Charbonnet.
You might get the Sam Darnold of old, like the Jets, seeing ghost.
No, but they don't. Charbonnet means more to that team than anybody really knew. I thought it was the other kid's team, really, and Charbonnet was his backup. No, Charbonnet is the dude.
And then my friend was saying, my friend says, man, if Deebo comes to the 49ers, boy. I said, if he comes back, I guess we'll take him back because look at Ayuk, he's a crybaby. We got rid of him. Maybe Deebo, a lot of 49ers players love Deebo.
I do too, but Deebo needs to
I love Deebo.
Ellis was saying a few minutes ago, he's got to be motivated to lose some weight, train, get hard, and get like Deebo used to be. Yeah.
Get like yourself in South Carolina. Work your butt off like you played in South Carolina. Show me you got
first couple years with the 49ers. Deebo was a bad
pump it
boy.
Up, yes. Cut down the mac and cheese.
See, Deebo likes to eat. Yeah, we've all known guys who like to eat.
What else? We all like to eat, Ronbo.
I know, but
we all like to eat.
Yeah, Michael, but you got to know when to quit. If you got a mission you're on, you can push back that extra serving and work out. Get up early and do some cardio.
You got to cut cut the carbs.
Discipline.
Cut the carbs out. That's what you do. Yes. So, I mean, bringing him back, hey, it'd be nice because, you know what I mean? You get him, you got your, Ricky, you got Ricky, then you draft a guy. But I like to get that. Like I said, the tight end's my key, the guy from Oregon. If we can get him, if not, get the right tackle.
Well, Sadiq. Yeah.
Get the guy from Iowa, the center. That's what you get.
See these guys, but every GM in the league is watching these guys. All right. They know what we know.
Yes.
What round?
Oh, that must be spot. It must be, Congratulations to our center, old-time 49ers. His son's going to be on the staff, coaching staff. Nice. I remember him for the days.
Sapola. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
He's a legend. He's a Hall of Fame legend center. Legend. I like that guy. Oh, yeah. Great guy. Great football player. Great athlete. I don't know if his son played football. I don't know if his son played college football.
We're talking about two different people. Sapolo's going to be added to the squad, too.
Yeah, but did he ever play in college football back in the day? His son.
I think so.
It's the polo. That's the one that we picked up. The coach.
Yeah, but I'm curious about what happened to him as far as making as a player. But
maybe just didn't feel like sometimes it just.
Yeah, look at Shanahan. Shanahan played ball, but he wasn't going to get past the college ranks.
Yeah, Texas University receiver. I've seen videos of him. Yeah, he knew after that was it, and he had a tattoo of his quarterback from Texas.
What? What's his name from?
Sims.
He's got a tattoo. No wonder they're good buddies.
Sims.
Oh, they're really close.
Yes. Yeah. I'm surprised he doesn't bring him to the staff.
Sims is too busy being. Sims thinks he's cool. He's doing podcasts. He's not interested in coaching.
Yeah, he's got a good job.
Yeah, especially people would get on him like Sims gets on everybody else. They could just wait. So
I'll be watching. Let's see. Tomorrow I'll be watching the Olympics, and then the Super Bowl, and then the rest of the week will be all Olympics. I'll be watching.
Go.
I'll be watching the Winter Olympics. Yeah.
I am a big fan of that lady, man. Good Lord. And she's going to make the team. She made it already. She's top. She made 10 out of, I forgot how many. She's in the top 10. I said, man, look at that. Torn ACL. That's dedication. See, that's the difference between her and guys like Deebo. She will not stop. She's intense.
Nope.
She won't be stopped. So.
And the Rams will be sitting on the couch watching the Super Bowl with us. And you know what? Gene Dean, you're going to lose Sunday. So you got 2 more days left, Gene Dean. You're out.
See,
you're going to be crying.
Yeah. This is why if the Patriots win, I won't be hurt.
No, I don't care. I'm going to be happy for the Patriots. No, I'll be happy for the Patriots. They deserve it. I think they deserve it. I think they will earn it.
They got a lot of goddamn nerve. Hey, Mike,
and
we're
the
going to go.
Rams are ready to go. Yes, and I heard the Rams are going to another country to play us. Good. Down under, baby. Rams will be down under. All right. Yeah.
Mike, get better, man.
Tickets, bro.
I wanted nothing but good news Sunday.
Yeah, I'll email you. Yeah, I'll keep you posted. I'll email you.
That kid's going to be fun.
All right,
keep us posted.
Take care, buddy.
You too.
I will, buddy.
All right. Night, Mike. And Michael's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. Area code is 680. Hello.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey, who is this?
This is Jason.
Jason.
Hi, Jason. Upstate New York, Central New York.
All right. Hey, Jason, how's the weather? Is it getting warmer?
Oh, no, it's cold, man.
Oh, God. It'll get better.
Here all the time, so, used to it, though. But
yeah.
Man, I've been a Niner fan since I've been born in 84, so 80s, seeing Montana and everything. So
all right.
Just want another Super Bowl. That's about it, man.
And you're going to get one. Fred Warner's already promised it.
It's just
Brock
crazy.
Purdy's promised it too. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. And I think we got a chance of getting it next year. And it'd be nice because it'll be in LA. You know what I mean? So
awesome, nice. Oh God,
that'd be dope. Because that's the crib too, though.
I know. What is your name again?
My name is Jason.
Jason. Hey, Jason. Jason, you know how much pleasure. Oh, don't let us win in Levi's South. I will be the worst obnoxious troll that the world has ever seen. I will go off. But go ahead, Jason.
Nah, but I think I think we should try to go get Myles Garrett, man.
We tried last year.
Stop games. Like he wants to win, man, and I don't know. Man. I think the combination of him and Bosa, that'd be nice. I think we should keep Kendricks. I think that combination with him and Fred.
Yeah, I like that
too. Eddie P, Eddie Money. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep. And I think we should keep Mac Jones too.
I think Mac Jones is staying. Mac acts like he ain't in any hurry to leave. Yeah. If the 49ers extend him a couple of years, he'll be fine with that. Mac is like the modern day Nick Foles. Nick just has no problem carrying around a clipboard. But then he won a Super Bowl with the Eagles.
He's tough. it's a big difference between him and Brock. Brock definitely is more athletic and everything like that, but he like Darnold will really stand in there and take a hit and still get up. Like we seen it this year.
Yeah,
that man was basically ripping himself off of the field.
Oh, you're talking about Mac getting killed again because the Rams game. I was scared for him, Jason. Oh my Lord!
This year, but you know what? Going through all them injuries, it seems like it's just another day at the office. Really,
I know football players are used, especially quarterbacks. They have to learn to endure pain. Ooh, blindside, wham! Oh, can you imagine that? Because getting hit when you see it coming. Jason, you played ball before? Getting hit when you see it coming, or making contact and you did not dominate on that hit, and you're laying up in pain, getting up back like you ain't feeling nothing with your left arm hanging, and you walk back like, yeah, I'm cool, because you hit the wrong thing,
Yeah, definitely.
But
yeah, man. But I just want what's best for us, and hoping that this year we just go all out for it and just finish it and get the job done. Like it's just getting tiresome, to be honest. But I'm gonna be a Niners fan. You know what I'm saying? Been all my life. Never gonna change, but it just gets frustrating after a while.
Being a Niners fan is like a marriage. You get mad. You talk about divorce, but you can't do it. It's gonna get better, fam. What would you like to see? You named some things you wanted to see to keep the team up to speed. You have any problem with the draft? Because a lot of people are struggling with thinking we do a lot of bad draft choices. I kind of feel like what team other than the Eagles is just always hitting on every draft? Because the Eagles don't miss. They don't miss. They amaze me.
Yeah.
But New York?
It's a lot. Well, not a lot of teams out there, but I think if we just try to get back to the basics somehow and just build our team. Like we got all these, skill players that are getting older. We need to rebuild and get the next ones in. And, it's not like they don't want to have a teachable moment to teach these young players, you know what I'm saying? This is what you got to do to get to like this, you know what I mean? They're veterans, man.
Mm-hmm.
So just wanting that, you know what I mean?
Jason, and they're generational players. This is the scary thing. There's no more George Kittle to be found, I don't think, right now. There's no more Fred Warners, not for a while. There's no more CMCs, not for. But there are some good CMCs. There's some great running backs. But some of these guys we got, it's going to take a long time to find some more to measure up to those standards. This is what scares me.
I think through the draft, I really didn't watch too much of the college, but I think some of the players from Indiana and Miami, the running back, the tight end from Indiana, he did pretty well in the championship game I was watching. And the Miami, I think, running back, or it might have been Indiana running back. He was. So it's like the defensive player from Indiana. You know what I'm saying? We just got to get young, man, and just try to build our team.
And hopefully you got the right choices, because, man, some of those guys who look like hardcore studs in school, they get humbled up real quick when they get to the NFL. It's so easy for what is the percentage? A lot of the kids that come out of the draft are the biggest percentage of them are bust. That's a sad thing.
That's the only difficult part, is just trying to figure out the ones like, we should have had this one instead of this one. And it's like, you never know, you know what I'm saying? So it's not a guaranteed, but I think if we can just try to get better at doing that, and just trying to, research players, man, like get somebody else in there maybe that could help, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if John, he's got, not saying he's not doing his job all the way, because he done got players in there. He got, you know what I'm saying? But gotta just be better, man.
Well, Jason, it's a pleasure meeting you for the first time. Let me see you again. We're gonna be back in here Sunday talking after the game. And if the Hawks win, it's gonna be a madhouse in there. But if we'll have a nice, comfortable conversation. if the Patriots win. We got Hawks fans trolling their ass off. Okay, Jason.
I think the Packers will win, to be honest, because they played a better defense already and beat them.
I know, right?
And their offense ain't too much different. And the offense ain't too much different than Seattle's.
All right.
PJ Stroud's a player, but he could see a few demons here or a few.
Get it here Sunday. Let's talk about it. All right, fam. Have a great night.
All right. Yep, you too, sir.
Night, Jason.
Yep, night.
Yeah, you Hawks fans, man. I like Eric, but some of you people, man, are just impolite. Hey, Lorenzo.
What's up, Ronbo?
Lorenzo, man, first of all, do we need to be worried about that team in Texas next year?
Probably not. We don't ever do, right? Fuck them Cowboys, Ronbo. What's going on?
It makes my day when you do that. Hey, Lorenzo, man, we're sitting there looking at our situation. The fact of the matter is that we have to look at the Super Bowl and decide who we want to win. We got things we need to do. As I've been talking, actually, we've been knowing this for a long time. A lot of teams have been building themselves to be able to deal with the 49ers, and they're running our offense around the league, and they're just being us. They're mirroring everything the 49ers have done down through the years to be as tough as they have been to beat. So, we gotta kick into another gear. What do we have to do, Lorenzo, to get better? Kyle Shanahan. Some people would say, get rid of Shanahan. Oh man, I don't know about that.
Man, let's just fire the whole damn lot of them, Shanahan. Fire the owner. Yeah, let's just bring fucking
sell the team,
yeah, let's go fucking bring Jerry Jones in here and fucking that bunch, right? Get rid of Brock.
Wouldn't that be special?
Prescott. Yeah, then you fucking, yeah.
God, good spotlight, fam. Because you know what?
Things can always be fucking
grateful.
worse,
Yes.
Yeah. Fucking, we can talk shit till the last game almost every year,
Yeah.
I mean, God, there's a lot of Super Bowls we could have won. I was just thinking about that,
Yeah.
I think,
in fact, the last
if we'd have paid
lost.
If we'd have
should have won.
If we'd have, if he'd have paid Alex Smith instead of freaking what's his face? Kaepernick, yeah. Because Alex Smith was fucking kicking ass.
Alex
God,
Smith.
Dang.
Technical skills.
He's like the most underrated, but he had shit, He had seven different coaches.
I know, right?
Damn, 5
that,
years.
That will ruin a player every time.
Kitty team. I love these. No, I think we're doing all right. Lots of fans, I guess they don't know about those dark ages, Ronbo. Well,
no, I know. They need to go through a couple of coaches we had. Before Mooch, it was, man, damn.
And that 1 year, the Jets are moving the ball up and down the field on you. You're like, what the fuck?
Was that Jimmy T? Or was that...
that was 04. That's when Alex Smith got drafted.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. An ass whooping was pretty much what was going to happen for the 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. We were like, are we ever going to win a game again? God damn.
It felt like that. When every time you enter that void, it feels like you're never going to come out.
Yeah. We had that fucking Erickson. Remember that? Got that
Nobody's
guy?
going to forget. Nobody's going to get over Erickson.
Oh, man.
God, was that a bad hire?
He didn't care if you won or lost. He sounded the same. Yeah, well, we just got God damn. He was that UCLA coach, right?
You want to slap his ass. I know.
It's one of those things. It's to poke your eyeballs out or something. God damn, Erickson, come on. It didn't matter. Yeah, so we went through some, Mike Singletary.
I didn't hate Singletary, but he did not quite know what he was doing.
He didn't have Frank Gore left, Frank Gore right. That's all he had.
Yeah.
That was the
he
whole
was
offense.
A defensive, but he needed to get an OC. He was. Yeah. Because when it comes to defense, okay, but no, he needed somebody to run his offense.
Yeah, he didn't have. Yeah. Then we had. I thought Mooch did pretty good.
I like Mooch. Moose had good talent
Garcia,
too.
yeah, Garcia. I think he was over. He was good for what he had to work with. As far as his skills.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think.
T.O. took up for him every time. Smart quarterback. I didn't see that coming. I hated to laugh. Some other people was talking. Oh man, what's so funny about that? No, I mean I didn't know it was gonna break down crying. I was just saying. I love T.O., man.
Yeah,
dude kills me.
T.O. was
constant source of comedy.
Fucking doing sit-ups. He's just fucking clown, fucking Sharpies and shit.
Standing in front of in Dallas, your favorite place, in the middle of that Lone Star.
And he ended up going playing for them. Fucking dude.
You know what? Because all of them are little hoes. Look, hey, any place they can go for the money.
What I was gonna say. That little fucking whore, man. Fucking run around.
Look at Prime. Prime went from Dallas to us. I mean, come on, man. You guys, y'all ain't loyal.
He went from Atlanta first, right? Atlanta.
Yeah. Pissed the Falcons off. So, it's hard.
I don't get Dukes. I think we'll be good. I like our talent right now, because like what you guys missed earlier was Alfred Collins, shit, he's looking good.
Hey, and CJ's going to be better next year. I got a feeling too.
Yeah.
He was coming on.
Those guys, we had a solid draft. So we had 6 players off of that, right?
Upton, that's what we're going to miss. Yeah. We're going to miss solid.
Up Stout. We got Collins. We got Michael. We got CJ. That's 5. Not bad. Then we got Mustafa from last year.
We got that linebacker as soon as he can understand. What do you do?
Yeah.
He give him a tutor or something. He's got all kind of speed and skills.
Oh, the rookie?
Yeah.
The rookie you're talking about?
Yeah,
he's a rookie too, So.
Yeah. He can't understand where he's supposed to be and when he's supposed to do it. I said, D Ford ain't killing nobody with brilliance either, though. So
yeah,
I want to see him get back in there. What's his name? Norm?
Yeah.
Norm.
I think we're all right for the next 2 years at least, Then you've got Osa coming back.
Yeah. That's the good news. Him and Fred.
Him and Fred coming back. And that guy from the Eagles. Yeah, the other guy. He's not the pass rusher. What the hell's his name? He was the only one we had. He's not
what position? Yeah.
Edge rusher. Our edge rusher. We got
Michael. Michael's okay for what he does.
No, not him. The other one.
Did we get
the one we got from the Jets? The other year.
Damn, I got him.
I can't think of him.
Oh, yeah, I know. I Speed Boy. He may be a cut. Nick Martin. He's the guy that's got to come around. Fam, let me. I'm gonna see you after the game, fam. All right.
All right. Yeah, I'm for the Patriots, so it doesn't bother me. We're not gonna get. We gotta wait about 6 first,
And
we still gotta have somebody in our sights, right?
I know, right?
But I don't want like an NFC. I don't want the NFC, and I don't want the Hawks. So
and the Hawks in there talking trash. I'm gradually moving on over that way too. All right. I'll see you.
Have a good night. Bang bang. Have a good weekend, people. Later.
You too, Lorenzo. Yeah, Hawks fans.
Cowboys.
Ain't there? Hawks fans, you mofos, man. I'm sitting there supporting you, still talking trash. Bleep you, man. I hope you get your brains beat out. Hey, except Eric, not for you, Eric. I'm not talking. Some of your compadres. Hey, Nigel.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo? How you doing, man?
Nigel, man, we're just sitting here looking at what we got to work with here and what we got to do and how come we're in the situation we're in again. Nigel, go ahead. What do you want to hit upon? Go ahead.
Man, I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking about this Super Bowl and seeing. I'm like with a lot of other people. I want the Patriots to win because.
Yeah,
like
man,
these
I don't want
Seahawks
to
fans
hear
are
from
kind
Hawks.
of annoying.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? I was sitting there thinking that the Patriots ain't got a shot because the Hawks are kind of tough. But man, these dudes in there, no, beat that ass. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, ain't gonna lie, man. The fans aside, like I can appreciate a good team, and that dude Mike McDonald, he's a good coach, man.
I know, right?
He was a great defensive coordinator for
man, Baltimore.
For Harbaugh over there in Baltimore, and he came over and took him just a couple of years. He's already in the Super Bowl, man. That's crazy work,
that defense is frightening. I must admit. Woo! Remember they did that? He did a number two. So we played the Ravens 2 years ago. Remember? Jesus.
Yeah, dude, those dudes are like bullies, man. We talked about it in the past couple of weeks already. Like, I hope the Patriots win because their defense ain't no slouch either.
No,
I think it's going to be Drake May can't be making mistakes like he did against the Texans, man. Can't be doing that type of thing.
And he's been looking like that a lot. Even coming out of the last couple of weeks of the season, he was starting to slide. So we'll see.
We'll see. I'm not like super interested in it. I'm going to catch it. I'll watch it, of course, but it is what it is there. But looking at the 49ers, Ronbo, I think that I don't know what they're planning right now. I feel like they're plotting some type of plan to either trade for somebody big or
49ers.
There's always rumors like that. Remember when Kyle wanted to trade for OBJ?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how long ago that was, but I remember there was a rumor about that. He wanted to trade for him, it didn't work. So sometimes they do swing. I mean,
they said that's what they do.
Times they went for D Ford and
anything they can do
players,
to get better. They're always saying that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of sometimes it's been the wrong decision, man. Like
D Ford was the wrong decision, actually.
it's hard to like it's a hard thing, Ronbo. It's like
I know
how many times. This is what I was talking to my brother about Sam Darnold, man. Like when he was with USC. Honestly, back then I was like, man, I wish the Niners would draft somebody like that dude, And I didn't realize he was going to get drafted so high. And then after a while, I thought about it. I'm like, man, like his first few years, I'm like, that was a horrible decision if they were to listen to me. That's why I'm not a GM because, to be honest, Sam Darnold wasn't that good when he was in his first few years, and even beyond that till recently. So, it just goes to show, like, it's like an imperfect thing. Like, somebody can look good, they might not work out in the NFL.
Well, it depends on what organization they get with. Yeah, there's some can fit a program,
that's
some
right.
can't.
Yeah. So, Kyle Shanahan is a great coach. He just has had moments where there's lapses in his offense. And but other than that, like, he had a great season this past season. And I knew it too, man. I knew we were going to get a second round exit. And the beautiful thing about your show is, Rumble, we
refuse to admit it. I agree. Let's come on back. We're not going to the Super Bowl. I mean, and I don't want to go to the Super Bowl. I don't want to be 5-4. Yeah.
Oh my God, Ronbo, I was thinking about it, man. I share that sentiment, man. I do not want to go to the Super Bowl if you're going to lose it. Like, if you go there, man, you better have the horses to win it. I'm done with losing it, man. I don't want to lose another Super Bowl, man.
Another one. Can't
you get
take
there,
it.
you got to win it. I don't even want to get to the NFC Championship game. Don't play games with me anymore, man.
We got blessed for that, didn't we? I mean, got dog walked in the divisional round.
Yeah, but and I'm like, man, don't lose like that. Like, go out swinging, man. But that, like we said, Ronbo, that Seattle defense, it ain't no joke, man. Those dudes
they were fierce.
So, but that's water under the bridge, spilled milk. It is what it is.
We got, it's Nigel. You know what? The 49ers will come back with it. You know how bad they want to play both the Shams and the Hawks next year. You talk about a fired up team. Oh, those are going to be good games.
Our defense is like really young, so they got a lot of good experience in the playoffs. So
all year long, got a lot of snaps.
Yeah. And we got a lot of them for cheap, so hopefully they can hit in the draft or they make a trade. And you got now younger guys that have this experience, and that should be a positive thing for you, especially for hopefully Raheem can, as seamlessly as possible, get integrated into the team and take over these young guys and maybe mount a big trade or get good picks. We'll see what happens there.
Yeah. Because I like you, I don't want him to see him have to learn a whole new defense. So Raheem needs to go in there. He's smart and incorporate your touches, but don't change things so they all have to think so hard to learn a new system. That bothers me every time that happens.
Yeah. I mean, he's a smart guy, and at least him and Kyle are boys. So
Yeah.
I think Kyle will probably tolerate mistakes a little more than he did, like with what's his name?
Right. And they won't hold back. And you know how you are with your bro. Yeah. You will not hold back. In a situation where anger needs to be displayed, it will be displayed. You know, and they're not, you know, because they know they like each other. And what I'm saying is you need to tune into, because it's serious for me. And if it's serious for you, it's serious for me if you're my bro. So, yeah, they'll work it out. This is a good deal.
Yeah. Hopefully so, Romo. We'll see what happens. But that's all I got for you, man. I appreciate you taking my call, man.
I appreciate you, Nigel.
You going to be on after the game on Sunday?
Oh, God, yes. Yeah, because see, especially if the Hawks lose, because some of these clowns in here, Hawks fans, they're not used to success, so they're running off at the mouth and talking all kind of trash. So, yeah, I definitely want to see them after the game. You know, the Shams already got their ass.
I hope they sweat, Romo.
Yeah,
if they're going to win, I hope they're sweating. I'm going to be laughing my ass off.
I'm sitting here supporting these clowns. They're still talking trash. All right, I'll see you Sunday, fam.
Have a good weekend, man. We'll talk to you later.
You too. Emilio. That was a Latino heat. Emilio, ain't talked to you in a while.
Yeah. What's happening? Well, that's been like at least a week. Get that long.
Emilio.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. I thought you were talking to somebody else who was busy. Emilio, come on in, man.
No.
We ain't talked to you in a minute.
What's going on? No, it's been a week since I last talked to you. You know, ain't nothing too much going on. I mean, I've been hearing what's going on. And with the players, you know, Roger Craig finally getting the Hall of Fame. Way overdue. Which is
way
crazy.
Overdue.
Yeah.
Way overdue. I'm still mad about that, but I'm glad at the same time. They didn't wait that long.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. People, you know, they're always speculating about the reason he didn't get in, because we could have been the first team to actually win 3 Super Bowls in a row, and they keep blaming him for it. So that's
I know.
fun, you know, but
But is that enough to make a man wait 30 years? Oh, no.
Hey.
God.
And then, I don't know. Well, then you look at Belichick. He's won 8 Super Bowls, and they're saying he's not getting in the first ballot. So
it's hard.
But, you know, what can you say?
They are. Them AP people are tough. They're hard and got no shame. And I love that dude. They ask him, "Did you vote for Bill?" I don't remember if I voted for Bill Belichick. What?
Yeah, he voted for him.
What?
Yeah. Well, technically, they're not supposed to reveal who they vote for, but it's just, you know.
Then just say that. Don't be talking about.
I guess they just said recently that if you say who you voted for or who's getting in, you're gonna get kicked out of the party. So, I don't know. They got too much going on for that, though. I mean, they do it their way. But
I'm fine with that, but don't tell me
you need to get in. You deserve to get in. You deserve to get in. Like I said, Belichick is eventually gonna get in. He should have been.
He'll get in.
We look at Roger Craig. It took him 32 years. Since he's been playing, so, and he finally got in. But at least it wasn't where one of those players years down the road he dies and then he gets in. So
that would suck.
Yeah. So they've done that to a couple players. After they're long gone, they want to put them in them right now.
What's that left-handed quarterback from the Raiders?
Which one?
You
talking about Jim Plunkett?
No, left-hander.
I forgot his name.
That was crazy good.
Not Rich Gannon.
Somebody, Ellis, left-handed quarterback, one of the most famous Raiders ever had. Stabler, Kenny Stabler.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
they put Stabler in, and he passed away.
But, you know, like I said, each is own.
Stabler was that goes to the post. Remember when Dave Casper made that catch? that became a theme around the Bay Area.
Yeah. Oh, famous fingertip catch. Almost, yeah. Yeah.
Roger, I still said, you know what? Montana ours is still the best.
Anyway. Well, we got a lot of great moments in that history with the catch going from T.O.'s catch to, but we've had a lot of great moments, but
And the first guy to catch that one-handed catch.
I mean, yeah, but at this point, we need to make more of winning Super Bowls because we're getting old. Keep going as far as we do, and we keep losing. I mean, at least this was a good year because we didn't expect to really get this far as we did without applying all the injuries and everything going on. So, it was a good year, but it was just, we need to fix more stuff, add more pieces. And for the life of me, I know what McCaffrey said about he'd be happy about Deebo. To me, he only said that because he was in public and they asked him that question, of course, because they were teammates. But no, if Shanahan reverts backwards, it's a big problem. You coached a hell of a lot better without certain players being there. That showed you he can coach without certain players being there. If not, these players turn into a
does
scratch.
Better because you don't focus on him so much when you think about it.
No, so for life of me, Deebo is washed. He's overweight. He could not do it. He wanted it out of San Francisco. He got out. He didn't do shit with the Commanders. What makes you think he's going to come back and do anything better? He's not. He's overweight. He cannot catch.
And Deebo's big.
One too many times.
Ooh, he's big.
So no, he's fat. He was fast at one point. He's basically a running back. So it just when you say running back, be a running back. He's not a receiver. When we go back to Deebo, it's gonna be sad, and I do not see. We might win games, but Shanahan's gonna go back to let's make Deebo running back again. I'm like,
no,
get you a real running back. No. Get a real running back. I'd rather than pick up Montgomery. Since he's gone out of Detroit, I'd rather pick up Montgomery, bring him in.
Whoa.
That's actually our running back.
What did you say? They kicked Montgomery to the curb?
I think Montgomery. Well, I think he's a free agent. I'd rather pick up Montgomery if you're going to use a running back.
Damn.
Him and McCaffrey, that'd be a great deal.
Oh.
You got to look at better pieces you can bring in.
Oh.
And Jed,
because Brian Robinson, I'm done with him.
Down anyway, so. Guido is taking over the CEO spot. Jed is just not going to put in his 2 cents anymore. So we ain't got to worry about Jed no more, not spending money or whatever the case may be. So with a couple changes coming this season, we need to bring in new faces, new pieces, not revert backwards because that has not won us a Super Bowl. I've already told you how I felt about Shanahan. He's a great coach. Given time, when you need change, you need change. And like I said, it looked better without Deebo. Ayuk not being there. Of course, it looked like sometimes we needed receivers, but we won games.
We was doing much more.
We just need, like I said, more change, the better for this team. We need more change and new players, new faces. Can't keep going back to the shit that didn't work. We didn't win a Super Bowl for those same players that were there before.
Yeah. No, it made Shanahan get a little more creative because with Deebo, here comes that end around. Oh my God, don't run that.
He was more creative, like you just said, without those players, he was more creative this season.
Yep.
Bring in new faces, man. Be more creative. They're not gonna actually really be, like I said, like Shanahan, but it just don't go back to your old ways. Come up with new plays, new strategies, new game plans. Everything has to be new. So yeah. But, and that, like I said,
that defense has got to get back on. We got to be more dangerous on defense because Shanahan's teams, when they did get defensively tough, it was a little easier,
Yeah. You look at Raheem. We should be good with Raheem. He's always coached a good team. So being defensive coordinator, being head coach. If you look at Atlanta, you had a hell of a defense over there. Not like it was just nothing. Nothing means that he had a hell of a good defense with the Falcons.
They did. They just gave up on him because he's winning the last 5 or 6 games. It's always good to hear from you, man. Come on, man. You don't be staying out for a month. I will see you.
I just jump in the comments. I read comments and then make my little.
That's all your money.
Yeah.
I'll see you Sunday.
All
right.
Yeah. And the other thing about football, to me, I see Seattle winning it. It's just said you really look at the defense and the run game. it's kind of hard not to see it and winning, but
these guys
at this point, I don't really care who wins. I just want to see a good game. That's my point at the end of the day. It's like, hey, okay, watch me. Like, man, keep on the edge of my seat, see what's going on.
That is
so,
fun.
Hey, I just say let the better team win. So, hey.
All right, fam.
But you have a good night, Ronbo, and everybody else out there.
See you Sunday, Emilio. Night, fam. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Ryan, come on in, man.
Ronbo.
Ryan. Well, Ryan, I'm loving how some names are showing up on the screen that I haven't seen in a while. Ryan, how you doing, man?
Doing all right. I guess you haven't updated my name to show Big Brick, not Ryan.
Oh, that's right. There is another Ryan. Big Brick. We change his name to Big Brick. B-I-C-K Brick. Big Brick, man, you told me about that last time, too. Well, BB, what a BB relationship already. Hey, jump on in there, man. Of anything you heard tonight, you want to piggyback on or whatever you want to say?
Man, all I'm going to say is New England is going to win on Sunday. There is no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Seattle defense was organized against the Rams. They are going to choke and crack under the pressure of the Super Bowl, and Darnold will be Darnold. He's going to lose that game for the Seahawks. Guaranteed.
I know, see, this is why these games were only one game. Football can't be a series because people will be killed. But, when it's one game, doesn't necessarily mean the best team won. It just means that today, this team got the breaks. And, but yeah, that's what's going to happen. Donald does do weird things. By tendencies as you're going by, then yeah, Donald's going to screw up. Drake doesn't, not to the same degree that Sam can. I agree.
I'll tell you what, man. Drake May has proven more in 1 or 2 seasons starting for the Patriots under Vrabel
Sam has his whole
than
career.
Darnold has proven his entire career.
It's true. Drake's probably really a potential Hall of Famer. We're gonna find out in the next 2-3 seasons.
So, in my mind, May has been preparing for this moment his entire life. Darnold has seen this moment come and go a few times in his career, and he is surprised to even be in the big show this year.
You think he talks to himself in the mirror? Sam, you're in the friggin' Super Bowl, man. I didn't think we were ever going to get
Just
it.
like Stuart Smalley from Saturday Night Live. His daily affirmations. You're good enough. You're strong enough. People like you. And God darn it, you're a winner. That's what Sam does every morning in the mirror. I guarantee it.
That means there's something shaky in your mind about what you're about to take on. You don't really
he knows he
believe
doesn't belong.
you're hoping.
But the one thing I wanted to point out, because I haven't heard damn near anybody talk about this, is we got Vrabel on one team, McDonald on the other team. Both come from the Belichick coaching tree in New England. And Vrabel has had much more success in this league as a head coach than McDonald has ever had. McDonald's a defensive guru. I'll give him that. But Vrabel knows his tendencies. Vrabel will be able to know what's coming, and Vrabel will be able to put his team in the position to win this game.
I didn't know that. They come from...
Yeah, they all coached in New England together under Belichick.
That's like Shanahan and McVay. That's an interesting point. So we thought that
I got a feeling that Vrabel will coach McDonald this game.
Yeah.
Regardless of the players they got on the field.
And also McDaniels. That's 2 versus 1. That is,
I have a gut feeling that Seattle's defense, like I said, they were humanized last game against the Rams.
Yes, they were.
And I guarantee Vrabel was taking notes the entire time watching the film on that game. He knows exactly their weaknesses to exploit. He knows exactly how to attack them in order for their defense to not be as
neutralizing to some degree.
And when it comes down to the offense, I feel like the Patriots have the edge. If they can establish the run game, and if they can get things going on the ground, that opens up everything in the air for May to pick them apart. Now, May is not a down-the-field threat kind of guy, but he will be able to nickel and dime and pick them apart based on their zone and man-to-man schemes.
And if they over pursue,
we already know that all they run is nickel and dime, nickel and dime, nickel and dime. They run man coverage, but give zone looks. I think Vrabel knows how to counter that. And I don't see this being a big blowout type of game, but my final score prediction for this Super Bowl is going to be New England 24, Seattle 20. I see them getting at least one critical turnover that swings the favor. I don't see Seattle winning this game.
All right.
Especially without Charbonnet.
And the way you explain that, it's easy to believe. And you're right, Charbonnet is way more valuable to that team's success than anybody knew. What's the other running back's name?
Walker.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker. If Charbonnet's not there, he can't do it by himself. The Rams almost won that game because Charbonnet was missing. Yep. Yeah, so good point. Good point.
New England has the 1-2 punch at running back. Seattle has become a one-dimensional team. I really don't see the Seattle offense. Now, granted, their defense is top of the league, number 1 or number 2 in the league.
Yeah.
New England's not that far behind. I see their defense being strong enough to shut down the Seattle offense, but I don't see New England's offense being shut down by the Seattle defense. The Rams have exposed them. They know the playbook to be able to expose them all game long. The only X factor that I'm worried about is Rashid Shaheed making another, special team turn for a touchdown or a big play.
Because if he breaks through the line of scrimmage, he's gone.
But the big thing I wanted to point out as well, not only did Vrabel and McDonald come from the same coaching tree, but that there's a strong percentage of the Seattle team this year that's going to be open to free agency next year. So even if they win the Super Bowl this year, they will not repeat next year. I can almost guarantee that.
I like that because we need to move them out of the way. By the way, you're knowing about the secondary with the Patriots. Who's going to stop SJ? SJN? Yeah. JSN, yeah.
Whoever,
do they have people in the secondary to shut him down? Because, good Lord, he really, somehow his ass is always open.
All they got to do is double team him all game long and then have somebody else beat them, which I don't see Seattle having enough weapons on offense to beat them if they double team JSN. You double team JSN, you shut down Walker, they are extremely one-dimensional. They might have their tight end coming out of the flat, but
and you know what?
I don't know, man.
That's what the Shams tried to do. And all of a sudden, Kupp got loose. It's really funny. Well, that is going to be a great game. I can see right now. Baby.
It's going to be a low-scoring defensive battle. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm going to see you Sunday. Can't wait. After the game, let's talk.
Yes, sir. And by the way, Gina D, it's past your bedtime. Go to sleep.
I know.
Your mama's going to come with you.
Any special? Take Joseph Smiley with you. God. Okay. Brick, see you Sunday, fam.
Ronbo.
Yo.
Go Niners.
It's dead.
Red and gold till I'm dead and cold.
Yeah, you know.
Can I get a Niner shout out real quick?
Oh, God, yes. A Niner! Big Brick. Night, fam.
Have a good night, faithful. Appreciate y'all.
There he goes. Tony, ATL. Tony, boy, Tony, I know you got some things to say about what's coming up here next. Come on in, man. Uh-oh. Is this going to be Tony? Tony ATL. Tony? I hear him like he's sitting. It sounds like he's sitting right there. Tony. Tony? Is Tony the last one? Tony. Tony. And what is he watching?
And then we make it up 356. 356. 356. 17 minutes. 17 with 3 trees in there. Otherwise, it gets too hot with 2 things. 3. Yeah.
Tony! Ah, shucks. Sometimes, I think sometimes he's busy, especially on Friday nights. All right, so it's a wrap. Fam, we'll see you after the game. Tony, we'll see you after the game. And I was actually thinking the Hawks going to win that game, and for reasons that I also wanted to win, so the Patriots would run off with the NFL. Seven trophies is too much. But you know what? Thanks to some of the folks in here, Gene D and some of the rest of the comedians out of the Emerald City, I hope you get your ass handed to you. Fam, I will see you Sunday. And thank you for the contributions. Always appreciated. And I will see you Sunday after the game.